Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to this very amazing, awesome adventure that we have. I want to say we prepared it. We kind of did, but we're running the adventure in the Cy Borg book. This little guy right here. It is called Lucky Flight Takedown. And just so y'all know, please let me know if nothing sounds good because I don't know how to do things. You're welcome. That being said, I paused the music because I'm a professional. Thank you so much for joining us here. This is an introductory heist set in the cyborg universe. It is Lucky Flight Takedown. And I just want to say thank you so much to the developers of Morkborg, Cy Borg, and Free League Publishing for gifting me this game so that way we can create content for our table and for y'all. It's going to be really weird. It's going to be really wild. It's going to be very reckless. We're all probably not going to survive, and I'm very excited about that. We're going to start introductions here in a minute, but we're going to preface it with something. There is something in the book. It is rule number 00, and that states, we as the player characters cannot be loyal to or have sympathy for the corpse, the cops, or the capitalist system. We may find ourselves reluctantly forced to do missions for them or their minions, but make no mistake, they are the enemy. If that just gives you a little bit of an insight into what we are getting into, buckle up, because it's going to be a hell of a ride. We, as players, have discussed our lines and veils prior to tonight's session, and we do have safety tools put in place. We do expect this game to be a little grimy, a little gory, and downright dangerous. So, without me talking too much, because y'all know I can, we're going to go ahead and introduce our players, starting with Dimples and Dice, aka Prince, aka I'm not even going to say the word.
Hello, everyone. I'm Prince, also known as Dimples and Dice. My pronouns are he, him. I am going to be playing the discharge corpo killer that used to work for corporations. His pronouns are also he, any. Honestly, he just murders. So that's kind of what he does. The pronouns don't matter when murders first. Let's see what else. The description of the character or myself?
The character, silly.
Oh, yeah. So he's just marked out all black. He has that all black Air Force One energy. You know what I mean? Like, if you know what that means, then that is the character embodied. He's going to be wearing like all black hoodie, all black headband, has basically throat ripped out sort of thing, but all replaced with cybernetics in there. Because he's been a smoker most of his life, and that has caused some problems. But we live in a world where, that doesn't have to be permanent. You can just get your whole throat ripped out and still keep going. I have a mission to fuck up some corpos, and that's what we're doing tonight.
There we go. Thank you so much. I'm excited to play with that character. Next, Maz or MJ, please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character.
Yes, hello, I am Mazjera. You can also call me MJ, and I'll be playing and my pronouns are he, him. I'll be playing the Forsaken Gang Goon, Kmart, and let's see here. He is an ex-fence for a gang after they were killed by a rival gang. And he always talks up his products as blue light specials, hence the nickname Kmart. He's a diehard anarchist. He wears Damon-themed leathers, and he is ready to fuck up the corpos and cops.
See, I love that. Violence, that's the answer for everything. April, please tell us about your character as well as yourself.
Hello, I am April. You can find me as April Raygun all over the place. I am playing Wraith, the burned out hacker. Both of our pronouns are she, her. I played out the burned out hacker. They're also probably wearing all black, but standing next to Mo, you realize that they're all black is like 7 different shades of black that are just like old clothes, like an old hoodie, a shirt over the hoodie, a jacket over that. They're just real tired. They're burned out. They're just tired. I'm here to hack something.
Yeah, that's fair.
They kill things. I hack things. I just want a nap.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
All right. Adelaide, please tell us about yourself and your character.
Yeah, I'm Adelaide. You can find me on Adelaide on everywhere else. And she, her pronouns. I am playing Tick, our orphaned gearhead, who is also she, her pronouns. And if you can just imagine the smallest, smelliest little goblin imaginable, that's Tick. She has a customized voice box that plays in auto-tune. I don't have a voice changer, but we'll work it out. And smiles a little bit too widely. And as you can see, she has an all-fanged golden teeth modification. It's just claws all in her mouth. Dresses in overalls, smells really bad. They look just disgusting, covered in grease. Giant wrench at her side, and she is riding a giant little homemade tank that's blasting out some tunes as it, clicks along.
I love that. Okay.
Right now it's Will Smith getting jiggy with it. No.
I love that. Okay. I'm still coughing. Okay, hold on. Sorry, y'all. I'm over COVID, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I am Raven. I am playing Zola Ghul, both they, she pronouns. Zola is a shunned nanomancer, and she just got infected, so she's not fully, decaying and, torn to shreds, but she does have milky white eyes, so you can't see anything. She doesn't really express much. Her face is not very expressive at all. She is starting to actually show signs of the integration of these little nanotechnologies in the forms of lines on her face, obviously. She's short. They don't really like to talk, but they will. And most people will avoid them because they know what she is, and what that entails. So they try not to get too close. And that leaves our wonderful game master, Robert.
Hello. I am Rob. I am Robert G. Reeve everywhere you could possibly want to or not want to find me. I use he, him pronouns, and I am going to be terrorizing these folks tonight. Cy Borg, like Morkborg before it, which Raven, this is you on my Borg reunion here. Can be kind of a brutal, definitely like a rated R kind of game. The numbers tend to be pretty small. The action tends to be pretty loosey-goosey, and inevitably it degenerates into comedy no matter how hard you try to take it seriously. So I know how it's going to go tonight with us. Anything else you need from me? As we play, I will do my best to also try and get you in the mood of the cyborg world that they've built here. Cyborg and Morkborg tend to be really arcane with the lore. It feels a lot like a Dark Souls game or Elden Ring, where you got to kind of work for it when you read the books. And we've got the map of the whole city, which does not have a name. Every time it shows up in the book, it's blurred out as though it's been glitched, and no one knows the name of the city we actually play in. But that is the map of it up there on the stream for us, and I'll reference it throughout the stream as needed as we move around the city. That is I think that's it. That's my ground rules. You've covered the ground rules. That's a basic of the lore. You want to get this thing started?
Let's fucking go. I'm so excited.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is that who what is happening?
When Robert said he was getting us in the mood, I didn't realize it was that kind of mood.
I wasn't ready to get myself in the mood with that. Right. As the game master, because I'm the bad guys, I'm dressed as the corporation today.
Fuck the corpse.
Yeah, I got this out of my closet, so I guess I am the corporation in real life too, which is, but forget that. Kill me today. Please kill me today. We're on a heist today. We are on a heist of a casino today. And you don't even think about the sky anymore. You cannot remember the last time you saw the sky, the real sky. Today's sky is sponsored by B7E, a wholly owned subsidiary of Alliance Incorporated. Citizens make the city. And if you have ever played Morkborg, you might know that as we go through Morkborg, the world is slowly unraveling. It's an apocalyptic world. And 7 seals of the apocalypse that we roll randomly to make everyone's session, everyone's campaign unique, slowly happen to us as we play. The same thing happens in Cy Borg, except instead of miseries, we're dealing with miserable headlines. You cannot avoid the terrible news that is always happening in the city of Cy. And I'm going to kick us off with our first miserable headline, Secession at Prima Lux Arcology. Mill Corps are synchronizing as Cy's largest arcology declares independence. All attempts to breach the free haven of the oppressed have been met with barrages of obliterating lasers, EMPs, and chem bombings. So in this world, you are each probably from an arcology that is a whole massive complex of buildings probably owned by one entire corporation. And you've grown up under a whole corporation's roof. The arcology run by the Primalux Corporation, something must be going on at Primalux because all of the citizens have seceded from the corporation, and they are just obliterating anyone who tries to come in. But that's not your corporation, so who gives a fuck?
Fuck the corpse. All right.
Do we want to dive right into the heist, or do you guys want to explore a little bit first?
I'd want to explore, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. You all are on the border. If we look at our map, we are on the top left area of the map there, kind of right by where you see that airport icon. We're right on the border of the ports and Big Moss, which is kind of a slum section of the city. A lot of hard up people are trying to get out of there and into a respectable middle class life. But that doesn't describe any of you.
Perfect.
Because I know how much money you start with.
And debt.
Ugh. Fine. I'm going to the bar.
Going to the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. You head to the local watering hole where a bunch of other ruffians hang out, and that is like any classic story. Yeah, let's start in a tavern.
Well, I'm looking for drugs, so.
And I'm looking for gin, so it's kind of the perfect place for me.
And I'm already there.
Yeah, if you're looking for some illicit substances, Raven.
I'm not Raven, I'm Zola.
Zola. If you're looking for some illicit substances, Zola. Yeah, there's a Kay is there. And Kay has 3 doses of well, they're not marked.
I'm assuming that I know Kay because I have frequented his wares.
Yeah, Kay's eyeing you and says, "Can you actually afford it this time? Your tab's getting up there."
Don't fucking worry about it. All right?
Holy shit, you look terrible. What happened to your eyes?
What happened to your fucking eyes?
All right, what's the problem? Are you having trouble sleeping? Do you just want to? Are you blind right now? I got something that can blind you if you're sick of looking through those things.
Why do you talk so fucking much? Just give me something to make me feel good.
5 creds.
Really?
You can't afford 5 creds?
Oh, fuck you, man. Hand out him 5 creds.
Yeah, this is a dose of sleep. You don't need to sleep or rest, and if you don't take a rest, you ignore any negative effects.
Perfect.
But using it for too long can get you in trouble.
I love trouble.
I know you do.
Okay. So I am down 5 creds, and I have this substance now. Sleep. All right, perfect. I'm looking to. I notice Tick. And I see Moist, and I kind of just roll my eyes, though you can't tell because they're fucking white now. Am I seeing everybody else here as well?
Yeah, let's put everybody here.
Okay.
It's one of the things about the world of Cyborg is that in lieu of phones, everybody has some kind of headset. Whether that looks like, I don't know, mirrored sunglasses or a set of goggles or some kind of obnoxious Bluetooth thing that wraps over one eye like Vegeta. That's up to you. You decide what your headset looks like, but everybody has one and everybody uses it to call, to see the commercials in the sky, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Kmart's probably. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go.
Kmart's probably hanging out in a dark corner, just all of his wares kind of quietly set out on a table, waiting for anybody to chance by.
What are you selling?
Not anything great, especially after his gang got raided. He's got a couple of guns. They're probably not really the best, but if you got a couple of creds.
One guy is coming up to you. He's got a cheap suit on. Well, maybe you can't tell it's cheap, but it's cheap. And he comes up and he just looks like a middle-class business guy.
Hey, you looking for some firepower? I got some blue light specials here.
He's like scratching at like a cybernetic on the side of his head, and he says, I'm looking for some people who can handle them.
I got one. I got a few here.
Yeah, he's looking around, and I don't know if he's locking eyes with each of you or if you want to lock eyes with him, but he's looking around the room and then he turns back to you and he says, my neighborhood, they asked me to find someone who can resolve some debt with the Lucky Flight Casino.
I mean, there's a lot of people here who could take on something like that. Take your pick.
You just hear like, fuck the casino.
Thank you. Yes. Yes. The casino, we tried the legal methods. We went through a lawyer and we just we could not get any of this debt erased. But now we need some help maybe doing this extra legally. Not extra legally, but extra legal, outside of the law. Outside of, I should know my audience. Outside of the law.
What kind of compensation are we talking about here?
Well, there's a private power source in the basement, and there is debt records in the offline database. You might be able to transfer some of those debt records into your own accounts. Plus, they're a casino. I'm sure they've got plenty of money in there. All I ask is that you wipe out the debt records that we have And do your neighbors a good turn.
We could just
I mean,
blow it up.
It's 3 space shuttles smashed together. Like it's blow up resistant.
Kmart kind of jumps at
Big blow.
Tick, kind of suddenly jumping in. Where'd you come from?
I've always been here.
Well, I mean,
I make my way over to Wraith. And I feel like we have kind of like a love-hate relationship.
Wraith is 100%. There's a pinball machine in there, right? Like an old pinball machine that is barely working. That's what Wraith is doing.
It's hot.
I kind of just like approach Wraith and stare for a minute until she decides she's ready to acknowledge me, if she's ready.
What's up?
You want to fucking take down a casino?
So much work. Gotta go outside.
Yeah, but like, you're a hacker.
How much money's in it?
It's a fucking casino. There's money, apparently.
What's the catch?
I can offer you a little something extra.
You're not my type.
He's dangling keys.
That's my type.
Can't drive.
Congratulations, you have keys.
A decommissioned patrol car. Used to be SecOps owned. It's sturdy.
Just turn and looks at Boist.
how old are we talking here? How many miles?
It doesn't matter. I can fix that. We make it big.
I mean, it sounds like you got some interested parties. I wouldn't mind taking down some corpos. Crits.
If you're in there, a guy from our neighborhood went in and tried to resolve this on his own, but he hasn't come out. So if you can keep an eye out for Batu.
He's probably dead.
What Moise said.
But if you can find him, I mean,
We're not babysitters.
What if I find a piece of him?
Nobody's looking after the bodega cat, all right?
Okay.
Just find him.
But what if I find a piece of him?
Wait, is it an actual cat? That changes everything.
No, he runs the bodega, but nobody's looking after the bodega. So I guess nobody's looking after the bodega cat.
I mean, an extraction would cost you extra.
You got drugs?
Why? And always drugs with you.
Tick pulls out 3 pills out of her pocket. One is pink, one is square and blue, and the other kind of sparkles. I have 3 random unidentified pills in my pocket from my pocket lint roll.
I kind of just pick up the square one.
I can see if the community can scrape up some creds.
All right. Well, I'm in.
I pop the pill and I shrug.
Random pill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Absolutely.
They're unidentified pills. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Drugs is the reason why I am the way I am. Like, I am infected because of drugs. I have a problem.
Yeah, pocket lint pills.
I know I came up to y'all because I see these guns here, and I think that's a group that can handle those guns. But don't make it worse for the neighborhood. If they're going to crack down on us hard, if this goes bad, keep a low profile. Mass murder would only complicate things. I think it would add a lot of unnecessary stress.
I can't make any promises if the lead starts flying.
You
just
randomly
see-
picked up 5 strangers in a bar.
You see Moist adjusting his fucking incendiary shotgun on his back and then twirling around his old ancient like 44 revolver, and he's like, what?
Does this guy look like he's ever not killed someone? Like, ever?
Didn't that one just buy completely anonymous drugs from that one? I
I
don't
feel
know
like
if
you're
that was a
judging me.
Look.
I don't-
Did
I don't-
I'm
we?
saying
I don't think I
any
spent anything.
spaceport in a solar storm.
Yeah, you just saw one of them buy random ass drugs and take them, and yet you still want to hire us?
We're good. We're smart.
I'm saying you're my random drugs.
Oh man, you're gonna have a bad time.
Oh no, like Zola gets it now. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking on board. I'll be a random fucking drug.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
I'm into it.
Cool. Fantastic.
All right.
The only information I have for you is the casino has a private power source in the basement, and the debt records are in an offline database. I'll meet you back at this bar in 2 days.
2 days. That's not a lot of time for planning.
I got one right here. And you just see a grenade in his hand now.
All right.
2 days. 2 days isn't a lot of time for planning, but when the rent's due, it's due.
Tick will plug in some buttons on her little tank she's sitting on, and it pops up a little timer on this LED that's counting down from 2 days. Is it a bomb? Who knows?
All right. 2 days. What is the drug that I took? What is the little pill that I took? What is it? I need to know what effects it has on me right now.
This will go well.
You are now going to be asleep for 2 days.
For 2 days.
Tick, your screen is glitching, and you set it for 2 days, and then it like there's like a staticky, and then it blinks for a moment, and all of the numbers are sevens, and they're all ticking down from sevens, and then it's like all sevens, then all sixes, then all fives, and they all hit 0, and then it's staticky again, and then it resets to your 2 day timer, and then it starts counting down.
This bitch is broken again. Just pulling out my crowbar, just whacking it. Just
another random drug. Okay, let's look at random drugs.
What did I take?
random drugs. Poison.
Probably.
Why don't you roll a d12 for me, Zola?
Oh fuck. All right. That's not a d12. I know my size of the dice.
That
Okay.
drug is poison.
All right. 8.
8. Blackout.
Yep.
Yeah, you take this, and your senses are dull and your vision goes a little fuzzy.
Perfect.
Never trust a pocket lint in the smile. That drug is poison.
This is not my fault. This is not my fault.
Okay.
You've dabbled with blackout before, and you know that this must be a recreational dose because the synthetic stuff that comes out of a lab is frequently used as a weapons grade poison that can seriously wound and blind someone.
Dope.
I guess I should ask, since your nanomancy came from drugs, is this the drug that did it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's why my eyes are white now.
Most people would be killed by a dose that strength, but you came out the other side changed.
As one does. All right. So I'm just kind of like, let's fucking go. I'm fucking ready.
What do you want to do to prepare for this? Do you just want to go right to the Lucky Flight Casino? Do you want to try and learn more information about it?
Does he give us the car keys?
The car keys are the little extra if you can get this thing right.
Well, we need a thing to transport your guy. See. And a getaway car. This thing, not very fast.
What thing?
The tank she's sitting on. It
You're
moves.
sitting on a tank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a little home built. It's like a little spider looking thing. What is it called? It's called something specifically. Hold on.
That thing can't get that guy out of there? You can't rescue Batu with that thing?
It only seats one. Me.
Well, you're not going to drive a car through the casino, are you? That's not your plan.
Are you going to pick him up at the front door?
Good.
That's why we need the car to get away from the front door.
No, we're not going to destroy the car. We need the car. I need the car.
I need. Wow, this feels good.
Look,
You can't
Ren,
have the car. You can't have the car until you get back Batu and you clear the debt.
Fine.
Look, friend. Why not disregard the extra creds if we do rescue Batu?
Nope. We want the extra cred still. We still want the extra money.
Set us up with the vehicle. If you want us to succeed, you'll give us the resources. Give us the blue light special.
Has a laser turret, and I'll have it focused on him.
Whoa!
Little snake.
Ooh! To help with that, I'm gonna like snap my fingers, and my little robot dog is gonna walk up behind him. So if he tries to back up, he trips over the robot dog.
We have a robot dog.
Oh
Yeah, when the laser is on him, he does back up and he stumbles over your robot dog, and he scrambles up pretty quickly, and then he shakes his head and he says, "I can't believe I'm doing this," and he's like tapping this like electronic that's like grafted to the side of his head, and you see that he's looking at this key in the other hand. And there's like a light that's coming out of his eye and passing over the key. And then he hands it to you. And he says, "All right, this is keyed to you for 48 hours. My car will not work for you after 48 hours.
Who's he handing it to?
Moist."
I'm just gonna.
It's less handing, more Moist is taking.
I'm gonna take my motorcycle.
You're not driving anything right now.
You don't fucking tell me. I got this.
Is there enough room in there for
Moist,
a motorcycle?
when he's like got the key, and like right when you're about to like take it from him, he's like holding for a second. And he's like looking you in the eyes, like at your visor that like uploads all of the information. And you see that he's got like there's like a little blip that's coming up in the corner that's like data share request.
Oh yeah, I allow.
Okay. You transfer some of your data to him. And he says, if anything happens to this car, it's under your name now. You understand that, right? Like it's going to be your records, not my records, your records. Take care of my car.
You mean my car right now?
Your car right now.
Exactly. Let's go.
Okay, wait. Wraith is really good at hacking shit. We should probably get some floor plans.
Wraith is already on her laptop.
Okay, yeah, you've got your deck here, and you're in the corner. Give me a. Remember, we've got that cheat sheet on the last like 2 pages of the Cyborg book. If you've got the physical book, or if you've got the PDF. Yep, perfect. Thanks, Raven.
Of course.
Thanks, Prince. And those will give a rundown of like how we resolve any conflicts in Cyborg. And it sounds like we need a knowledge roll. You're going to this knowledge covers science and the use of tech and apps, and finding the floor plans to the Lucky Flight Casino is probably going to be difficult. It's a little more locked down than the average building. So you're going to roll a d20 and add your knowledge bonus, and you're going to try to meet or beat a 14.
Dirty 20.
Woo!
Dirty 20. All right. Yeah. As soon as someone brings up the idea of getting the floor plans, you've got them up on your deck. You've cracked into a set of architectural records at a local firm that hosts most everything. You're worried though that any intrusion, it's always a risk. You're not sure who owns this particular small company, but if you're a little too messy, you might have to do some work to cover your tracks later.
Where at this point Zola is just kind of like she has found a chair and is slumping down into it.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the cameras and the guards?
Everywhere.
So
Good.
to get a floor plan here, you've got the floor plan. We're on. You can take a sneak peek at like page 140 here.
Ooh, I get to look at a page.
I don't think the pages are expressly numbered in this like adventure section, but it's at the very beginning of the Lucky Flight takedown adventure.
Okay.
The Lucky Flight. Yeah, you're taking a look.
It's a building. Uh-huh.
Yeah. It looks like you have 3 floors.
Okay.
So you've got the floor plans, probably not this text on the side, but I'll read it to you. The Lucky Flight is a crumbling apartment complex crowned with a hotel built from 3 repurposed low orbit shuttles. The casino floor makes up the lower levels. You access it through a series of broken escalators and graffiti covered bridges. This is just floor plans, so you don't know much about the staff. Are any of you gamblers? Maybe you've been to the Lucky Flight before?
I don't know if Kmart would be a gambler, but he might have fenced some things to casino workers.
Okay.
And he does have an ability that lets him check to see that.
I'd say the closest Moist would be to this is security. Might work security for them.
Security, sure. Yeah, they do have a pretty legit security team.
Doesn't like working for corporations, but after he got fired, there's not a whole lot of other options.
So, MJ, you are a Forsaken gang goon, right? And
yes.
you've done some fencing. Potential buyers for almost anything. Once per day, you can test presence DR12 to remember a name of a person in Cy who might be willing and able to buy illicit goods that have fallen into your hands. So yeah, you do know someone who frequents the casino, who has bought from you before. They're a patron who's there sometimes. Specifically, Nuka. Nuka has been trying to get a full cyber conversion, and they just need to turn over one last app, and they need a couple hundred creds to bet, and then they'll be able to afford the operation to go fully synthetic.
Yeah, I know somebody we could leverage. Maybe cut them in.
No, I don't want to cut people in. It's bad enough that I'm talking to everybody here.
This is our money. He asked us. We're the best.
I mean, if we want to succeed.
How about we tell him or them or her or either or neither that we'll cut them in, and then I'll just kill them.
And then we don't do it. Yeah.
I mean, I can set it up, and then we can decide from there.
Yeah, I think murder sounds good. What?
You can't just go around betraying people. That's how you end up dead.
I'm gonna die soon anyway. I don't give a fuck.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I feel really good.
Are you gonna be up for this?
Oh yeah, no, totally. I got my bicycle, my motorcycle, my bicycle. That's funny.
All right.
They're funny objects.
Well, it's your ass on the line.
I do have a nice ass. Let's fucking go, boys.
We have 2 days. How about you drink a cup of coffee first?
Coffee's good. I should do that. Okay.
Kmart's gonna activate his interface, which is a couple of hidden glasses that kind of slot back into his temples, and they slide down. And he sends a message to Nuka asking if they want to make some creds.
A message come back, and it says, "Hey, fucker. This arm is really wiggy. You sold me a bad arm."
I mean, it's not my fault if you don't know how to do maintenance on it. Buyer beware.
Yeah. Why should I trust whatever you're trying to sell me this time?
I mean, are you talking crap about my blue light specials?
There's a long pause. You see that there's a typing message, and then it's being deleted, and then there's a typing message, and then it's being deleted, and then no punctuation.
Good, because I'm the only one that you can deal with. Can you afford anyone else?
A message comes back that says, "What do you want?"
We need access to the casino.
It says, "Why don't you just walk in?"
Are you really that stupid?
Yeah, it just says that's what I do. I mean, and whenever I want to gamble there, I just go in.
I need a discreet way in. And if you want enough creds to get the last of what you need, you're going to help me and my friends.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, then there's a question, there's it just says cafe ?
Cafe. His glasses slide back and he turns to the group. Yeah, coffee sounds good.
Zola nods and is clearly ready to fall asleep. And they're just kind of slowly sliding onto the floor. And out of nowhere it just says, "Hey, who do you think would win in a fight? Vampires or werewolves?"
On the computer, still looking up information. Depends, is it a full moon or not?
It's a blood moon. Let's go for blood moon.
Werewolf.
But blood, vampires.
Full moon, werewolf.
Blood, vampires.
And Zola is clearly very happy with the outcome because just so everybody watching knows, you have obsessions, your characters have obsessions in this game. And
is yours Twilight?
No, mine is vampires versus werewolves.
Okay, so Twilight, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Essentially. Or every Underworld, every vampire werewolf movie out there. Oh yeah. I could see both. What if it was a hybrid? That would be kind of cool. And just kind of falls micro sleeps.
Hybrids
both win.
As you are drifting off, Zola, an advertisement appears across your glasses, and it says, "Would you like to purchase a blood moon tonight?"
Yeah.
Yeah, for 100 credits, your personal skyline for the evening will be a blood moon.
That's no moon.
No. And so I don't have glasses. What I have is I have like my retinas, like it's the
Mhm.
only time that my eyes will change color. They'll like actually
Mm.
swirl into, very much like a camera shutter, into a red color. And so then I just I poke myself in the eye to turn it off. Not that I need to do that, but I am not with it. Yeah, so I just go tap. Not spinning.
Flash
that.
sale, 500 credits tomorrow. There's like a timer that's ticking down.
Oh, that's a good sale. And then I like tap to see how much money I have.
How much money do you have?
I have just enough, but the answer is no. I'm not gonna do it.
Make a dexterity test.
Oh fuck! Come on, why? Okay, hold on. Dexterity that's agility, right?
Sorry, agility test. Yeah.
That's a D20 plus my modifier.
Yes.
That's an
plus
11.
your agility modifier.
11.
An 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Your finger almost slips, and you tap like the confirm button, but then it wants you to double tap, and you on your second tap you cancel out. Yeah. In your little drug-addled haze here, you almost burned all of your credits on a blood moon. Probably would have been pretty though.
Almost got me.
Hey, Sleepy,
Ah!
what'd you buy from Kay?
Oh, sleep.
You
Oh,
should pop
sleep. Okay,
Yeah.
so then I take it and I like I actually pop it and I like throw the contents of this vial back. Like I am a fucking professional at taking drugs.
Yeah. Instantly you've got some pep in your step, and you are good to go.
Oh, yes.
You good?
I'm ready.
Ready to smash the state?
Yeah, just
I
I've
was
talked.
gonna carry her again.
I don't want to talk anymore. To the motorcycle.
Yeah, you meet Nuka at the cafe. You get there. It's Starby's. It is the world-renowned roast beef and coffee conglomeration.
Oh,
I do like a coffee rub on my roast beef.
What's wrong, Prince? I always hope I get somebody. I'm glad I got you.
Curly fries and a latte sound amazing together. I don't know what the hell's wrong with all of y'all.
Right?
I'm excited for this.
To the bathroom. That's what that sounds like.
Something spicy triggered by like hot coffee. No, I would never.
I would.
You've never had like spicy, like a breakfast burrito and a coffee?
With jalapenos.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ha! I win.
Yeah, so Nuka is chowing down on a synthetic beef sandwich with a tall glass of dark liquid.
what's up, fucker?
Yeah, you see that they say you ever think about getting a synthetic tongue? Food just tastes so much better.
No,
You should try it.
that's all you, simp.
Yeah, you're looking head to toe, and like the only stuff that really looks like left on them that is like flesh is like the face, and you're not even sure if that's real flesh.
Hey, tell me something. Do you still have like an actual brain? Or are you like that anime person with like only the 3 cells?
It is 500,000 credits to get a black box to upload your brain. I have no idea how I'm ever going to afford that. But as long as it remains intact when you die, you can restart right in another brain box. The cloning would be really expensive, but if you've got a synth body, who cares about the cloning? And the cloning is really illegal too. And are any of us ever going to be that rich? We're really talking about like.
Wouldn't you have to buy a whole new synth body though?
This one was pretty expensive, yeah. Maybe it can just be rebuilt. And I mean, you can just be, I mean, do you need a body at that point? You can just be a brain in a box.
You talk too damn much.
Who are you?
Don't worry about it.
They're working with me. And if you want those credits,
the lucky flight, right?
Yeah.
Also, I would just say, like, because I am a shunned nanomancer, like, people are supposed to be not super unafraid of me.
Sure.
You know. So I just look.
It's subtle, but you see that they move their synthetic roast beef sandwich from the side of the table near you to the other side of the table.
I just go, boo.
Yeah. They're like scooching their chair a little further away from you. They and try not to make eye contact.
Well,
so I've been on a string of terrible luck every time that I have been to the Lucky Flight Casino, to the point where I'm getting suspicious of it. So I am happy to help you correct the record here.
Good. So how are you going to get us in?
I thought, get you in?
Yeah, discreetly. Do you have short-term memory problems with that headset?
I thought you were just asking me for information.
Okay, sure. I'll take that on top of some way to sneak in.
That is
There's
information.
There's a staff entrance, a back door at the top of grated stairs by balconies. There's a dark back alley.
Okay.
You could also use a taxi boat and come down the canal. That's where the bands get in. And sec ops too. So, be careful with sec ops. That's locked. They keep that locked unless, you've got a concert coming up and they're waiting for you. They open the door for you when you come in and you're doing a show. I did a show there once. I didn't make anything. But the show that's coming up is supposed to be pretty hot. Phoenix?
Never heard of them.
Sellouts.
I think they're up and coming. They've got kind of like a sludge wave thing. Forget it.
Ugh, that's just corpo bullshit.
Baby, play Phoenix. Just slaps the tank a little bit.
Yeah, it's
Spotify.
Yeah, you've got like the data is coming up and it has like almost no plays. But as it's coming through the speakers, it's slow, kind of feels acidic. And I don't know, there's something about it that's really really doing it for you.
I dig it.
Like as you're listening, you can't believe it's not a bigger band. And you can't imagine why they're playing the Lucky Flight Casino. Yeah, that's Phoenix.
How many people are in the band?
It's just Phoenix. They're a teenager.
One person?
Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
I mean, other bands come and go too, but Phoenix is like, coming up in 2 days, 1 day.
Enough about the band. How are you getting us in?
Get you in.
I'm creaking it a little bit louder.
We can break down locked doors. That's easy.
So the front door has bouncers. If I were going to get you in, I would try to get you in through the staff entrance, but I burned that bridge. I can point you to the staff entrance.
Burn that bridge?
Metaphorically speaking.
What is
What'd
the
you
other
do?
option?
I used to be friends with some of the staff people here, but then I got a little too close, and I may have assaulted one, thinking that the game was rigged, and run out of there as quickly as I could.
More power to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just saying I probably can't literally help you in. I would be stopped on site.
We could just have some of us go in the front door, some of us go in like another entrance and meet up. We don't all have to go together, and that'll make it easier for whoever goes a different way.
Are the doors locked?
Should probably go on the boat because I look like a groupie.
I mean, just to be clear, it's not a classy joint. Like, none of you would stand out there too badly as long as you're not shooting people.
I look at Moist. And then I look at Wraith. And I kind of look at, like, everybody.
Are you saying we're gross?
I'm saying you look rough and tumble. But I mean, look at me. Yeah, fully chrome. They wear clothes over like metal limbs and stuff. They're reaching to bring their coffee to take a sip of it, and then their hand starts wigging out and spills the coffee all over themselves. And they're like, "Oh fuck." See, this is what happens when you buy fenced shit staring right at Kmart.
You gotta take better care of that shit.
He's
It's not
right.
blue light special. You just what do you do with it? You taking showers with it on?
Are you not supposed to?
You're not supposed to ever take showers. That removes the bacteria,
Gross.
the good bacteria.
Okay.
Yeah. So they tell you about the entrances that you can use. There is a back alley with some stairs up that lead to the second floor, staff entrance and offices. And they tell you that the front door is guarded by 2 bouncers and that there is a taxi boat here that you can get in that the bands go through.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an opening band?
I haven't heard anything about an opening band.
We can just say we're the opening band.
I like that. That's smart.
I'm pretty sure the band's website's much easier to hack than the casino. I can just put us on the band's website as their opening lineup.
Fuck yeah.
Do we have instruments?
You don't need instruments these days.
I am the instrument.
There you go. Called electronic dance music for a reason. I just hold up my deck.
That's punk as fuck.
And I start hacking the band's website to make it look like the opening band. And
What is our band name?
someone come up with it quick.
Give me a knowledge test. This one's probably going to be easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's a 7 plus 2, so a 9.
Oh, not you. I want a knowledge test from Wraith. Wraith's the one doing the hacking.
Well,
You
I
don't
was
need
gonna...
to make a knowledge test to come up with a band name.
I mean, I probably do. Let's be honest.
That's a 13.
13 is great. Yeah, you find Phoenix's web web thing on the net. Who can even say if they're exactly pages anymore? They're whole VR experiences. You see that Phoenix is playing, and then as you're going through like the web soundscape that they have, there's also like an administrative section where you see like a VR of their manager who looks like super corpo. There are a bunch of dollar signs, and it's like, for booking and gigs, contact. And you've unfortunately already deleted their name out of it.
Yeah, I did that real quick. So what's our band name going to be?
The
Moist. Heat.
Sorry, the M key doesn't work on my computer.
Don't use an M.
Don't use an M. That's fucking funny.
Oyster heat. Yeah, the oyster heat. That's it. We're the oyster heat now.
You can do the little backspace and the little thing. And the little thing.
Nope. It's the oyster heat.
Name of my favorite Blue Oyster Cult cover band.
Oyster heat.
The oyster yeesh. While you're poking around in these backstage experiences, you see that there is a section here with it's like a black box part of the site, and as you're prodding it, you did pretty well on your knowledge test. You're slicing into it, and you see a section that's got files with what look to be unreleased mixtapes.
Cool. I don't care. I don't care about the band. I'm just trying to get us a way in. Anyone want mixtapes?
Yes, we should probably have at least like 5 to 10 of them so we can pretend to play this shitty music.
Yeah, all of them.
What are you talking
all
about?
of
This
them
is
that are
great.
in
No,
here,
we just got to get in. We don't actually have to perform.
Yeah,
all
we're
of them
not
that are
doing
in
that.
here are already released except for one.
I send it over to Tick because I know how much Tick likes the music.
But that would be such a good bonding experience.
Yeah. So you, as you're hacking their website, digitizing in cyberspace are 3D avatars for each of you appearing on the site.
Oh, fun.
And then there's like fireworks over it. The oyster heat.
So you're gonna say like 1,000th viewer. Congratulations.
Yeah,
and
right now it says 1 listener.
Well, we're on the website now, so at least it looks official when we try to get in.
The one listener is Tick, by the way.
It's Tick.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100% it's Tick.
Then something slightly alarming happens. The counter rolls over and it says 2 listeners.
We have a listener.
We're going to be
I don't even know
famous,
what they're listening
kid.
to. We're gonna be so famous.
Go on tour next month, I promise. If we get through this mission.
You see a data flow, and someone is downloading all of your avatars.
Where's that coming from?
I look at the IP. Can I see where it's being downloaded from?
Yeah, you're tracking it, and it looks like you're looking at the information that's on this cyberscape here. And specifically, it looks like it's matching the addresses of the backend information for the manager.
Of the band manager or the hotel manager?
The band manager.
How do I use apps?
So yeah, part of your feature, these are kind of like cyber spells.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's look at the app section here.
I don't want the manager to mess this up for us, so I want to mess with him.
So apps are on page 70. Custom-made cartridges and cassettes with the ability to hack tech and physically affect your surroundings when slotted into a cyber deck. To use an app, you need to be jacked into your deck and have the app loaded into one of its slots. While you're jacked in, you perform all non-app actions. Okay, so while you're jacked in, it's harder for you to interact in the real world because you're distracted by cyberspace.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To activate an app, you need to test knowledge, and it needs to be a DR12. If you fumble, you burn the app for the day, and you trigger a backlash. And then each time you use an app, it's +1 to the risk of fumbling until you use apps the next day.
Okay. Screw it. I'm going to do it anyway.
Yes.
I don't care if I can lose it.
Let's go.
To make sure he doesn't ruin this for us and call the hotel, I'm going to use my terror app. The target's RCD renders subliminal personalized nightmare imagery that distorts reality.
Ooh.
Okay.
Test presence DR14 are unable to act for D4 rounds, so they have to also roll.
So that's their test, yeah.
Yeah.
So give me a knowledge test.
I got a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
So I got a 23.
Okay.
Hush.
Yeah. You see that
What is his nightmare?
yeah, you're not sure what's happening on his end, but you see that the connection is cut very quickly.
Yes.
Good.
Love that.
Do we need to be concerned?
Probably not.
Who
I mean, if he's a
cares?
music manager, maybe he's afraid of the competition and he wants to buy us out, and then we're going to be even more famous than Phoenix. It makes total sense when you think about it.
You do realize we're not a band, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Well, not with that attitude.
As you're about to log out of your deck completely, and then a news alert pops up. And that is our second miserable headline.
Oh no.
Orbital drop invasion. Parliament, a well-armed and disciplined orbital gang, has invaded Cy from the space elevator, seizing control over several districts. Local gangs and sect corps are at a loss as the situation grows more dire.
Sounds like a Tuesday.
You see my eyes flick red for a second, and then I go, I don't even know what that means.
All of you are
Aliens,
getting
man.
all of you are getting an alert across your RCDs. Attention all travelers. Due to a technical error, all departures are slightly delayed. Take this opportunity to visit the Quick Shop. Grab a cider, sync to core, and relax to our custom ID dopamine pods. 5% off.
I want to fucking take
Pretty good deal.
Corpo drugs.
This is why I ripped my eyeballs out.
Well,
Not
should we
bad.
get going?
Yeah,
I think so.
it's not a bad. Like, I'm still kind of lingering on Moist's comment about ripping eyeballs out, and I'm like very seriously debating it. Like, I am.
See, unfortunately, they can still advertise to you because you still need a link so you can see if you rip your eyeballs out, and then it's just bombarded all the time. Can't really talk about. It's great.
Who needs fucking eyes? That's what I'm saying.
Where we're going, we don't need eyes.
So, are you looking to try and get in the back door of this thing by posing as a band?
Yep. I think that was the idea. We're all gonna pretend to be the opening act.
Yes.
Okay.
When are we scheduled?
Huh?
When are we scheduled?
To open.
Did you hack yourself to be scheduled for tonight or for tomorrow?
When's the band supposed to get here? When's the band perform? We're opening for that
I mean,
band.
one's Phoenix. Yeah.
So we're opening for whatever they are.
Wait, is this the same day as the day that we talked to the dude that gave us the job?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 2 days. Okay.
Yeah, we still have 2 days. We went from the tavern, got the job at the tavern, to this cafe.
Right.
So he's scheduled to go on tomorrow, but you have the ability to fuck with the schedule while you're in there. So if you want to jump it up a bit, it would be a little more chaotic, and it might make people ask questions, but it would also get you in and out quicker.
Do you want to go tonight or tomorrow?
No time like the present.
How confident are you in your hat?
I have no idea what you just said to me.
How confident are you in your hat?
In my hat? I'm not wearing a hat. I don't like hats. I'm not really that confident in hats. They don't really shape my head well.
Maybe you should get a hat.
You could see like a whole cigarette just disappear with one inhalation.
And then you see Zola like contemplating again. Yeah, no hats. I need a hat.
If we're
Don't-
confident, we
I
can
need a
wait
hat.
till tomorrow. If you're not, we go tonight.
I'll be right
I
back.
got hats.
Say
I can get you hats.
Zola just disappears.
I killed them all.
Not
I
happening.
killed them all.
Not happening.
I need that.
See, it doesn't. Hats doesn't really work for me very much. Like, I don't know why it's like not working.
It's very.
I have the
feature chic.
Pirate Borg book. If you want to do Pirate Borg this time, you got the hat for it.
Literally the closest hat to me.
Moist is staring at your hat like he wants to take it so badly right now. He's obsessed with old shit. So this is just like,
Forget the heist. We're gonna fight over the hat.
So if you do want to impersonate this band, you are at least going to need a water taxi because the back door is on a canal. Taxi is you're looking at 5 creds for a conventional taxi, but 100 creds between you for a fishing boat, for one trip on a fishing boat.
Or we can just do a regular taxi, right?
we're coming through a canal.
What if we swim?
No, I can't swim.
You want to
Also,
go in that
I can't
water?
get this wet as I point to my computer and the robot dog.
You don't
It's
want
better
to go in that
bacteria.
water.
Kmart.
That is not good bacteria.
Kmart turns to Tick and says, "Hey, kid, you're crafty. You able to turn that car into a boat?"
I am 37 years old.
Wow. You don't
But
look it.
yes. Thank you. It's the bacteria.
If we're gonna go tonight, we might not have time to turn the car into a boat, and Moist might kill you for that.
I got time.
But we could just rent a boat. We can just get on a taxi.
We can grab a car.
There's a little bit of lore on specifically the water because they've thought of everything.
Ooh.
The city is a convulsing, infected leviathan. The concrete and crystal facades are its tattered flesh, but the many lakes, canals, and channels are its acrid veins, pumping acidic waters, fetid waste, and bloated corpses through its sluices and floodgates. Beneath the spider web of bridges connecting Cy's many isles is a never-ending bustle of taxi boats, market barges, floating homes, and super tankers, plowing through fat bergs, not icebergs, fat bergs, and filth-foaming waves. It isn't potable, but Synergy Water and Power Company and others are willing to market anything to the desperate. Everyone needs water. Cy's archipelagic outlet tangles ships in mercurial mazes and heavily patrolled aquaculture cages. Further east is a trackless expanse of lifeless, raging waters, an undead sea of oil rig graveyards, glitching siren-like hollow beacons, and drifting plastic continents, which lure vessels astray from whatever faraway ports they set out to reach.
Yeah, we're not
Anyway, that's what
Walmart.
you want to swim in?
Nah.
I still vote rent. I still vote. We just rent a taxi.
Yes. Erase the records. Rent the taxi.
Just to be clear, you mean like a car taxi to go through the water, or like a
No, you said there was a water taxi. You told us there was a water taxi
did,
for
yes.
5 credits.
Rent
I'm
it-
literally saying the thing. I thought.
I think it's supposed to be like a street taxi is 5 credits because it says a one-time trip on a fishing boat is 100 credits.
So is it? So there's no water taxi. There's just the fishy boat.
I think the fishing boat is the water taxi.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's 100 credits. I can't help. We can't do that.
So
No, we
10 credits
can-
apiece.
Not per
No, no,
person,
no.
totally, collectively.
Yeah, I get that.
Let's get a fishing boat.
You got fishing boat money?
What do you mean get?
I mean, yes.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna go borrow a fishing boat. I see how this is.
Yes.
And then not return it.
Well, that's a
fine,
later
fine.
decision.
What are we going to do with the car?
Park
We
it
are
in
not
Marina.
doing anything with the car.
We're
I'm going
parking
to
it.
take the car to somewhere safe where we can recover it to get the fuck out of here
All right.
quickly. You all are not touching the car.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
What?
We park the car near the casino.
Yeah, it's the getaway car.
So we
Working in the
we
getaway.
have to split up. Then that means somebody's got to leave the car ready for us when we're done.
We're going tomorrow.
I thought we were going tonight.
I thought we were going tonight. No, we could take the car, drop it off, get on the boat, get on the back door. Money.
So parking the car as a getaway vehicle, hijacking a boat to get there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
I don't
Money.
like the way you said that.
No, sometimes you know,
We're not gonna like it.
to be a good game master, sometimes I mean it when I say that I think a plan is good, so that we can, you know, activate the plan.
You look at this team. We're smart. I got a smart gun. Y'all got smart ideas.
Mm.
As you make your way down to the edge of the district, where you see the water nearby, on the far side of the water, where one of the other island arcologies is, you see lasers that are shooting from within it, going back and forth, sometimes wide into the sky. You see that there's one laser that looks like it's shooting at like a security aircraft, and it misses, and then the aircraft fires several rockets that are like air to ground rockets where the laser was, and a whole like city block goes up.
I'm unfazed.
Like a goes up like in fire in explosion. Okay.
Yeah, I'm unfazed.
My goal was to burn it all down. So if everyone goes on the way, it's just business.
This is the best day ever.
Yeah, you're patrolling along the water here, and you see an abandoned fishing boat, but lurking on it is a massive crocodile.
I'm gonna go befriend it.
How are you going to do that?
I am going to scour like the trash and find like a rancid piece of food.
As you get close to it, you see that sticking out of its mouth right now is an arm.
Dope. Yeah, I'm still approaching it.
Load the revolver.
Lean over to Moist, point at the
Smart
arm. At
guns
the,
out.
on the plus side, at least it's eaten recently.
Its second eyelid blinks over its eye.
I go, hey, little croc. You're a croc, right?
Is not little.
Yeah, whatever. That's of no consequence to me. It's a fucking reptile.
Mm-hmm.
And
This is stupid. This is really stupid.
I want to like. I'm assuming. Did I get like a rancid piece of food? Like, what kind of food
Sure.
did I get?
You see that you found a banana peel
Perfect.
that it looks like a rat half ate and then was crushed under the weight of some garbage.
Perfect. So I'm gonna.
So you've got banana and rat.
Perfect. Yes. Good. So I'm gonna toss this banana rat
Mm-hmm.
at the. It's a crocodile, right? Not an alligator.
It says croc.
What's the shape of the snout? Is it more pointed or is it rounded?
It's rounded like a crocodile.
Okay.
It's not triangular
No.
like an alligator.
That's incorrect, Robert.
Are you sure?
You're describing it incorrectly.
Are you sure?
Alligators are they're triangular, but crocodiles are like long and skinny, not rounded.
The snout comes rounder.
Yeah. So the alligator. That's what I was about to say.
The alligator.
The alligator. The alligator. It does come more to a point. It's still rounded, but it.
Listen, They're spelling croc with a K, K-R-O-K, like we're in Donkey Kong Country here
Oh,
anyway.
well, then it
so it's
doesn't
a
fucking
fictional
matter.
crocodile anyway.
Okay.
Like we don't need
well,
a.
I was just
It's got a
asking.
it's got a star-shaped snout,
I
like
looked it up.
a
Alligators
mole.
are
like a
U-shaped.
mole.
Alligators are U-shaped?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I'm wrong. Sorry.
Riveting cyberpunk entertainment.
Listen, I just
Today
wanted
you're
to
gonna learn the
know.
difference between alligators and crocodiles.
Okay,
There's
so
a size
It's
difference.
turning into a
it's
Steve Irwin
snout
fan fiction.
difference.
Oh no.
It's a water type difference. These are all very important.
yeah, okay, so
Explain it to me in Pokemon. Don't.
I throw the banana rat at it. I want to see what happens.
All right, back on track.
Is that your Pokeball?
Shut up.
This is the berries.
Oh my god.
It hits the croc on the snout and it's just hanging there. It blinks.
It just ate. Clearly.
It's just not moving at all. Okay. I wouldn't do this as a person, but Zola would. She's going to like get close, not close enough to like be in immediate danger, but close enough to see if it's threatened and will try to chomp. It's just blinking. Oh, it gets close. Oh.
Well, you got close.
Oh.
So, I'm zooming in.
It's kind of cute.
For effect.
It's kind of cute.
I'm just gonna shoot the fucking thing. This is taking too long.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
We don't have time for this.
Test. I think if you're shooting it, you're testing agility.
Okay.
I just wanted a pet croc, and everybody's ruining my dreams.
Agility. So that is a 13.
A 13 is good. Most combat rolls require a test of a 12. So roll damage on this thing, and I'm going to roll to see how much it's reduced by its thick skin.
My damage is a D8.
All right, you're rolling a D8 for damage. It rolls a D4 to subtract from your damage. This is how armor works in Cyborg and Morkborg. Everybody has some kind of armor that reduces the damage that's taken. So I rolled a D4 and I got a 4. So unless you do 5 or more.
I got an 8 on my D8.
You got 8?
Yep.
Great. Okay. So you rolled 8 for damage. I rolled 4 for its damage reduction. You do 4 damage. You pull out a revolver and shoot this crocodile while Zola is getting dangerously close to its face.
That's how you get tinnitus.
You see that when you do, it hisses and opens its mouth wide, and it looks like it's about to chomp down on Zola. Zola, make a test to defend against this thing.
Is that strength or toughness?
Okay, so on our cheat sheet here.
Oh, right, that's a cheat sheet. Hold on. I can open it and read with my eyes. Just kidding.
So for combat tests,
Agility.
melee is strength DR12. A single shot is presence DR12. Auto fire is agility DR12, and if you hit, you can take extra attacks. Defense is agility DR12.
Okay.
So you're making an agility test to not get eaten by this thing.
I got a fucking 12.
Very good. You hit the difficulty here. It goes to chomp down on you, and you jump back, and it gets empty air.
Jesus fuck. fucking croc. I was trying to make friends with the croc so we could use it to eat people.
It has someone's hand in its fucking mouth.
Guess
It
what?
eats people without making friends.
It could have been my croc, and I could have used it to kill people.
Kmart flicks the safety off of his smart gun and unloads an automatic fire on the croc.
Okay, automatic fire. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll to hit, and every time you hit, you get to take another shot, up to 3 shots.
Okay, rolled a total 9 on the first one.
That's going to miss. Your shot goes wild, and you see that there's a splash in the acidic water.
And then a 10. There we go, 18.
Okay, you fire off a couple of shots, bang, 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 and the last one connects. What's your damage?
I'm actually going to spend a glitch and do max damage, and that would be 6.
6 damage. Okay. It rolls a 3 on its damage reduction, so you do 3 damage.
Excellent. How's it looking?
How much health did it have?
It's bloody.
Okay.
But it's a big boy. He's probably I don't know, pushing 20 feet long.
I didn't want to use an incendiary shotgun against it because
We're also going to use a laser, yeah.
We've got a Tick, Wraith, and Zola. What do you all want to do? You haven't had turns yet.
I'm laser.
Moist, you're getting out your shotgun.
So it's a D12A automatic.
That means that you can take the like semi-auto shots with it, and
Okay.
you can string multiple shots.
So I do a D12. Okay, God, let me find a
Yep.
D12.
I think I'm not too worried about it, but I think we did it slightly wrong with you, MJ. I think if you miss, like, the combo's over.
Oh, it has to stop. Okay.
I think so. I think it's like if you hit, you're allowed to try and take another hit.
I was just
Well,
way
that's a
off. It
2.
Yeah, but you're just out there. It specifically says the only unbreakable rule is you're not allowed to be sympathetic to corporations. So we're breaking that rule. That's fine.
Excellent.
We're breaking the auto rule.
Is this added to something? My roll?
Yes, your agility.
Oh, my agility. Okay, so 12.
12 is a tie, so you're good. Roll damage.
Okay. What does it even say the damage is?
That should be somewhere by the weapon that you used.
Yeah, that's what I thought I'd written down, but let me pull it up again and look.
And I'll roll its damage reduction. 4.
Which
He's
weapon?
crushing it with the damage reduction.
Crawler drum with the laser turret. It says just D12A.
D12.
Oh, maybe that's my damage.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, that's good. That's a 9 damage.
9 damage. He's subtracting. Well, I guess his skin isn't going to do anything against a laser here. Yeah, you laser the croc in half.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the boat's not looking great. You've lasered a bit of the boat.
That's fine. That's fine. We can fix this. I'm good
Uh-huh.
with machines. This is why I don't deal with people, crocodiles, things.
I didn't use a shotgun. You used a laser, and now the boat's fucked.
It's fine. It's fine. I got my handy dandy toolkit. We're gonna get on board and assess the damage.
Is it a wooden boat or a metal boat?
It's metal. It's a serious fishing boat.
We got this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. She's gonna put on her little. She's got little visor goggles. It's like heat. I can't put them on my glasses because it's just gonna be a disaster. But
With the weight of the crocodile on it, the boat is starting to sink quickly.
Oh, I'm getting on the boat and rolling the crocodile off.
Okay.
I know I'm the strong person. I don't want to deal with this.
Both pieces.
Yeah, you start pushing. Give me a strength test.
That's 10.
A 10. You're starting to roll, and as you do, the boat, you push, but you push a little too hard, and you fall in the water, like pushing after. And oh God, it doesn't burn, it itches.
Oh.
Ugh.
I go over to the edge of the dock and reach my hand out to Moist.
This is probably the closest you've ever seen Moist to looking scared ever.
That's what you
This
get for
moment right
shooting my
now.
goddamn croc.
All right. You've pushed the croc off. Kmart helps you back onto the boat, and now you are moist.
I jump onto the boat and I look over at like the bubbles of like the croc. I love you, man.
Look, man.
Tick, you're taking a torch to this thing, using your multi-tool, and the like bilge is half full of water. It's riding a little low, but you think you get it in time. It's functional.
I'm a professional. It's fine. It's fine. Look at this night. It's fine. We'll take a nice cruise. A leisurely cruise.
Yeah, you're looking. This is an archaic boat. This one is no electronic controls, all motor.
Oh man, Moist is getting over his fear just to examine the votes.
Right, because you rolled up that you're obsessed with old tech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how to
Beautiful.
drive this thing. You've read about these.
It's amazing. Move.
I go over to Wraith and like I'm sulking. I just say, I really wish we had a werewolf now so we could throw Moist back in the water.
Yeah, we're gonna need Moist later though. They have the best guns.
Probably. But I'm
Do you
sad.
want to hold the puppy? So hold up the robot dog.
Yeah. I take the puppy and I just kind of like sit solemnly like cradling this thing and just like giving it scritches on its head.
It 100% acts like a real dog.
Love that. Yeah, I'm good.
It's jailbroken. I bumped up that compassion so it knows when people are sad to comfort them more.
Love. I
Made
love
it
that.
better therapy dog. We needed it.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, so I'm just sitting there, scritching the head.
Does it have like Tamagotchi poops? Like, does your robot dog have to? Do you have to clean up after it? Does it just oil on the carpet?
No, I took all that out. All the things I didn't want to deal with, I took out.
He's fixed.
Staunchly believe that you could actually take care of a real pet.
You pilot this boat through the canals between the districts until you come to the pier and the long tunnel that leads to the back door of the Lucky Flight. And the door is open when you arrive.
Does someone walk out of the doors, or is it just opening up for the boat?
It looks like it's open as you're approaching, and someone in the doorway is looking impatient. They're holding some kind of data pad, and they're looking at it, and they say, "I've got the updated schedule here, and it looks like you're running late."
We ran into a crocodile, or a croc, or an alligator. I don't know. We argued about it for a bit.
You're moist, whatever.
Yes.
Moist heat.
Oyster
heat. Yeah.
Moist heat. Great.
It's
They're sizing up. Where's your gear?
This one has it.
I hold up my
He
laptop.
refers to Wraith.
Ah, a synth.
Don't you understand? That voice is the man.
That's the rest of the stream. I'm just gonna make you do this for the rest of the stream.
I'm fucking done.
we don't need equipment.
We are the equipment, mister.
Okay, great. Get in here. Green room prepped for you. Should we take a break here right as you infiltrate the Lucky Flight? And when we come back from break, you'll get into the casino itself.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. We'll take about 5-10 minutes and we will catch you right after the break. Make sure you're stretching, take your meds, get water, get a snack, do whatever you need to do.
Drink your water.
I'm fucking leaving. Goodbye. I'll see you
I
soon.
gotta go home.
I'm staying forever. I love it.
All right, bye. See you in a minute. or welcome back. We did it. We had a break. I still have a donut. And we're about to heist this shit all the way down and probably ruin the casino and our lives in the process. If you're just joining us, welcome on in. We are playing Cy Borg. We are playing the introductory heist that is in the Cy Borg book called The Lucky Flight Takedown. If you did miss the first half, basically we got a job from some not corpo guy who is wanting us.
He's middle management. Listen,
Yeah.
he was middle management.
Yeah,
And an upstanding member
Which
of
is
the
probably
community.
the worst part of management.
He has hired you to erase the community's debt that is
That's
owned
true.
by this casino.
that is
But
true.
he's still a proto corpo.
Yeah,
Let's be
I don't
honest.
trust
He's-
him.
He's middle management for sure.
Corpo.
We have successfully captained or commandeered a fishing boat after killing a crocodile that Zola was trying to befriend, and now we are posing as the band that is supposed to open for the main act.
Yes, you are the band Oist Heat,
Oist Heat, yeah.
and you have hacked some websites to get yourself on the list, on the schedule, and you have taken a barge up to the back door where the green room is. And in the green room, what's the vibe of this place? Lousy gigs, mold and sweat, stickers, empty beer bottles, dank basement smell. You are
Smells
in
like
a
me.
damp. You are your character.
I would hope one of those.
The
you would
mystery's
know.
half the fun.
We live together. We're so used to each other's, musk.
Yeah, you
Can
become
we even tell anymore?
nose blind.
Nose wine.
Nose blind.
Oh,
So
nose
wrong
wine.
if we do these remotely.
I like the idea of calling someone's like natural smell nose wine.
Oh no,
That's nice.
I hate
No?
that so much.
That nose wine's really got some lights on it.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna veto
It's so-
that right now.
It's so
I
you can really
object.
smell the tannins on Adelaide.
Oh, Lord. Okay. This donut is
No.
delicious.
We're gonna. I'm gonna get cleaned up a little bit after I take this kind person who decided to let us in and tie him up with a grenade in his mouth so that he doesn't do anything stupid like snitch on us.
That escalated.
I mean, it's true. Snitches get blown to bits and pieces.
We're not playing.
We don't play in this house.
I'm into it.
You grab this person and take them down. You hold them hostage. You shove a grenade in their mouth. And you see on their data pad that falls to the floor that another miserable headline is flashing across it. And it says, "Blackout in Lily Pond as blood flows in the streets. The LP vigilante militia barricades the streets as gangs attack in the pitch black night. Synergy Water and Power Company blames a software error but has no timetable for recovery." And this one comes with
That's
some
the
text.
drug you're on.
What drug?
I said that's the drug you're on. Blackout, right?
It was, yeah. But
What a
then
coincidence.
I took all sleep and now, oh shit, I'm awake.
Forever and ever.
I'm actually going to search the hostage for drugs.
What's the rest of the text on this?
It was the rest of the text. I'm so sorry.
What's that?
The rest of the text.
Oh,
Oh my lord. All right, Chad.
Yeah.
Big- Is that MySpace?
That's your boy. That's your boy. Me in chat. That's the book is full of all kinds of like fake
Oh,
codes and
holy
stuff.
shit.
And this is an error message that comes with this headline that I'm putting in chat. For your immersion, for you at home.
I don't like that.
Oh
That's-
no.
Reading that makes me uncomfortable.
Good. The game should make you uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable game.
I
Kitty cat.
see it
I'm gonna
and I
stay
go,
focused. I'm not gonna-
is that MySpace?
It's our space. The city is our space.
Well,
Man, I I hope the Virid Vipers get taken out in that fight.
MySpace hasn't been around for hundreds of years.
Moist just looks over at all of you. It's like, we don't have a whole lot of time to set everything on fire.
You're in a damp, claustrophobic chamber. There's a bug-eaten couch. There's hundreds of gig posters. There's a platform lift that you're looking. It looks like it must lead straight up into the stage. There's a metal door to a tunnel. It smells kind of like smells a little like piss right where you are by this back exit. If you're looking around the room, whatever band was in here last left some random drugs. You see a cred stick. You see an instrument.
What kind of instrument?
It doesn't say what instrument. It just has an adjective, and that adjective is sick.
Sick.
I would love for Kmart to grab a sick guitar to hawk.
We can make it a guitar. It's your game, baby. It's a guitar.
Sick.
All right.
You had business Robert for the first half of this stream, but you're getting casual fun has his tea Robert for the back half of this screen. You want a guitar? It's a guitar, baby. All you.
Kmart completely unzips his leather jacket and reveals his current obsession is belts. So he's just got
belts.
Orgy of belts across his midsection.
Oh God!
And he throws the guitar on his back, all like badass style, and it's just like, all right, we're in.
Moist, there are plenty of changes of clothes around here from discarded like stage outfits from past bands. Like they've got like kind of a costume rack.
Moist is very unhappy with this situation.
And since you fell in the water, you're damp. Moist is damp.
Yeah.
Moist is moist. Moister than an oyster.
Picking off all of the black colored clothing that he can find and just ripping off the little bit of armor pieces and just like hastily kind of like sticking them on his stuff. Just like, just glue it on. It's fine. So now he kind of looks like he's walking around with the outfit from Scream. The robes, but no mask.
Love it.
I'm pocketing the drugs.
Yeah, you grab the drugs and you pocket them.
Nah.
Yeah, you see the lift, and then there's a door to the south.
Hey, man, don't tell me how to live my life. Sorry, Moist is pointing at me.
We know where all these doors go to because we have blueprints. So could we map out a way through the building?
You're not sure exactly what all of these rooms are used for.
Well, look for the sign that says money.
However, you do see that the power core is pretty obvious to you. That's a very specialized kind of room on the blueprint. So that one, it looks like it's going to be through some of these hallways and up and to the right.
For clarification, the blueprints I have, does it have the security office listed?
So all of these buildings, all of these rooms are probably unlabeled on your blueprints. So although spoiler alert, we know that the next room you're about to go into is the security office.
Can I argue, because I'm a hacker, reading the schematics, I would know that a room full of servers would look a certain way. Because like a security office usually would have a different layout. And when you're drawing blueprints, you would put the server area in the blueprints.
How about this? Let's use some of the in fiction stuff. Your RCD, your visor. One of the things that you can see with it are data streams. So why don't we do a check here to see if you can pick up some of the data streams that are might pin down what you know to be where some of these rooms might have.
Wait, are you saying she can see the matrix?
Yes.
I took both pills. So what should I need to do? Roll something?
Yeah, let's make another knowledge test.
So good at knowledge. I did it again. I did another natural 20. I did it. I'll take a picture.
Bro.
I'll take a picture. I don't know. This is the best I've ever rolled in any game in history. I'm going to suffer for this in the next 5 games. This is the 20.
Great
It's a
takes point from
23.
now on.
I see the Matrix. Give me it. I'm going to be Queen Matrix soon.
She is the one.
She is the one.
Okay. Yes. You know that down the hall and to the left, there is a security office. Encrypted data is flowing there. You know that the door would have a biometric lock on it. And that there is a service elevator to the casino floor in that room. There you see data flows look like they tap into security cameras upstairs. And then beyond that, there is there's an electrical room that doesn't really have a ton of data flowing through it, but there is electricity. And then beyond that still is the room that on the blueprints is the power core, but whatever is going on there, super encrypted.
So one of my apps is Defender. I can control nearby turret, drone, or similar defense system.
Okay.
Can I take their defense system?
I
just rolled 2 natural 20s the last 2 rolls. I'm just saying. Like, I should be able to take over their defense system at this point.
Let's see.
I'm in the building. I plugged in directly to their server port. That's how hacking works, right? If I plug into their house.
The call is coming from inside the house. So
you can turn on their light bulbs and you can ask Siri.
I am taking over their Alexa right now.
Let's see where they have. So most of the turrets that you see are not here, but are on the floor. So what you could potentially do maybe is use some of there's also an alarm system. And it looks like if the alarm system goes off, it has a pre-prepared data package that is sent with specs of the situation based on the video cameras to an offsite security team. And as you're looking through the data, it says that the average response time based on previous drills is around 1 minute, with an 8-minute response time for a secondary, more heavily armed security team. So that's what you're seeing as you're inspecting the data here. When it comes to turrets, the turrets are mostly upstairs in the VIP areas to facing away to provide defense if staff or security were to come up to the VIP areas. As you're looking, if you think that you could hijack these turrets to aim into the VIP areas.
I was trying to get us into the security office.
Yeah, the security office, it looks like the turrets are mostly for upstairs.
Okay. It's good
and
to
the
know where they
office
are.
itself,
I'll take those over later. They will be mine at some point. I tell all of you this stuff. Everything that I've learned, I tell you all.
The last thing that you get here is the power core. The power core, you can tell from tapping into it here, you've got a large modified military grade power node, incredibly volatile. You see that the data streams here, it looks like it's heavily modified.
Okay.
And perhaps unstable.
Hey, Moist, if we get to that power cord, we can make a big explosion. Set a lot of things on fire.
I heard that.
Yep. Tick, you too.
I don't want to kill.
It looks like the power core specifically needs to be opened either from the security office or as you're looking at it, it also is synced to the biometrics, a retina scan of someone on staff, only one given name, Watana.
We need to find this Watana and cut their head off.
If we take over the security office, we have access to everything.
You think
Also
if we take that guy's finger, we can get into the doors?
Well, we need retina, so we would need his eye.
Retina.
The finger
That
would
is
not
a
be the
great
best.
idea.
Easy. So I'm going to go over to this guy. I have a throwing knife, but instead of throwing it, I'm just going to like, you know.
Throw it into his eyeball.
No,
Wait,
I don't want to ruin it. I'm going to carefully like try to like cut out his eye with the throwing knife.
That is not a precise sort of. You know what? Fuck it.
We just
wanna
need the
carve
retina.
this
It doesn't
guy's
matter if
eyeball
the
out?
rest of it
Yeah.
gets messed up.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm gonna take this dude's eye. I'm gonna
He's
honestly.
gonna drop the fucking grenade out of his mouth. Has no pin. Once you start taking his eyeball out,
Well,
he's going
we'll
to
just-
scream. It's gonna
we'll
fall
duct
out, and we're
tape
gonna
it.
explode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Duct tape it.
close.
yeah. It's fine. I'm a doctor. I'm not a doctor.
This we don't need this person's eyes,
Why not?
right? We needed the other person that you mentioned.
He
Oh, yeah,
works
it's
here.
only one
Yeah, that's
person's
not that
eye,
person's
right?
eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
I
fine.
mean, don't let me stop you.
I guess I won't fucking take his eyes.
He's not important enough to take his eyes.
Fine. And I go over anyway and I start searching him for like drugs and money or weapons that he may have on his person.
I'm sorry, April. Let me clarify. I'm rereading this a little more closely. The biometric lock door is specifically for a locker room within the security office. The security office itself does not have a biometric door, so you can just go into the
Okay.
security office.
Yeah, we can just take over the security office, figure out who the person we need is and where they are, and then go get their eye.
Wraith, would you be able to create false flags for emergencies so they get confused and have to spread all throughout the casino?
We get in that security office, we can get everyone to evacuate.
All right. I like that.
We won't have to worry about
Sounds
anybody.
like the plan.
Does he have drugs?
There's a lot of
Money?
I'm gonna grab Zola. All the drugs are in the security office.
But if I'll listen, if he's got a weapon, I could at
All
least
the
take it.
drugs and
Drug-
city are in the security office.
Drugs aside, all I have are throwing knives. At
There
least
are guns in the security office. Guns loaded with drugs.
I do like that.
The guns shoot the drugs?
Yes, they're all in the security office.
Moist, you're
Oh,
muted.
boys, I think
Sure,
your
we'll go
implant
with
is
that.
sorted out. You
I'm
gotta put
team.
you gotta put your throat in some rice. You got too much water in it.
This team's under contract for Jurassic Park. They've just all got trank darts.
Yeah, guns with drugs in them.
All
I'm
right.
not lying.
I'm going to start heading towards the security office, but only after
Carefully.
I run over to the guy to see if he's got a weapon on him.
The guy with the grenade in his mouth.
Yeah. Outside of the grenade.
He's been what, tied up? Did you tie him up, Moist? How's he
Yeah, I
restrained?
tied him up. I have what do you call it?
Oh yeah,
sorry.
paracord.
Mhm, yeah.
Paracord. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
came right in.
we had to talk about what it was, and did we decide whether you have one of those like survival bracelets? Is that what it is? Or
Yeah, we went with the survival bracelet.
excellent. Yeah, you randomly rolled paracord on your loot, and then obviously, if you want it to be portable, you got to wear it somehow. You're going over to the security office door, and on the other side, you can feel that the door is warm, like there must be computers in there, and you can hear a static buzzing sound.
Is it the static buzzing sound of computers and servers?
The door is closed, so you're not sure.
I just look at Kmart. I say,
Bees.
quietly.
Bees. It's a room full of bees.
Quietly, Kay. Quietly.
Kmart quietly knocks on the door.
What's everyone? Give me a quick rundown, status check. What are you holding? What do you have out? What are you dressed like? Moist, I know you're dressed in like band costume right now. With extra bits of armor, so I'm imagining, I don't know, like gore or something.
Oh my god.
I look like a ghost face from Scream with armored robes, essentially.
Great. Are you holding a weapon?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I have my revolver, which is large, and I have a shotgun that is like sticking out of the rope because I cut a hole in it so I can have access to my shotgun.
Okay. Kmart, you're in the lead. I know you've got belts and a keytar. And you're the one knocking.
Yep. I do not have a weapon out.
Wraith. What's the vibe with Wraith right now?
Oh yeah, and I'm pressed up against the wall, so like if you open the door, you won't see me immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm around the corner. I'm not part. I have throwing knives. I don't have weapons.
You're around the corner with throwing knives. Okay.
The robot dog. I have one taped to the front of him, so I can make the robot dog run into people and stab them.
You put a bayonet on your robot dog?
Yes, I did. Even the puppy needs a weapon in this world.
That is literally in an episode of Black Mirror. That is okay. We're on brand. We're on brand. Tick. What's the sitch?
So Tick is sitting on her little machine. She has borrowed a visor that's sunshine yellow from the music things, and is wearing it backwards and upside down. Very 90s, classic style. She's got her wrench out, like waiting for this door to open.
Okay.
To bash the bees in.
And Zola, last but not least, what's going on with you in this moment?
All I have are throwing knives that are kind of like attached to like a holster on my thigh. And I'm just standing there because I'm like, I just want, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I just want drugs and a new gun. That would be nice.
Kmart, you gently knock on the door and it opens just a crack, and you're getting a glimpse of someone losing his hair up top, thick glasses, white short sleeve button down, clip-on tie. Definitely not a hardened security professional. And they crack the door, and he's like, "Yeah,
hey man, we just saw we have a one of our band members has a stalker, and we just saw them outside. They're we were hoping that we could get like a security detail with us when we go up on stage."
Oh yeah, come on in.
All right.
Yeah, he's like opening the door, like a little bit more for you to come in.
How many guards do I see?
You're peeking your head in. You see no guards, but you see 5 dorky looking staffers like this guy. Give me a knowledge test. See if you can figure out what's going on here. Or, I mean, as a player, you can just throw out an idea of what's going on here.
Shift change. They're just night crew. They don't expect a lot of trouble.
You're not sure. It's a
or they just fired a whole bunch of people, and they're making do.
We'll see. We'll see how the scene plays out.
Okay.
That's my polite way of saying no. Neither of those are correct.
Does he have a name tag?
Are you within his eyesight, or are you hiding behind a door?
I was not hiding behind a door. I was standing there like right behind everybody. Just
okay. Yeah. Okay. He opens the door, and you're in the lead with your keytar, and you come in, and he's looking past you, and sees Tick, and is like, "That. What is that?"
I am the
Instrument.
bodyguard.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, do y'all have much experience, like with,
Oh
That
yeah,
can
a
be
ton. Look, come here. Okay. And he's taking you over to like a bank of monitors. And he's like, all right, AI supported, primitive, but still effective. And he's pointing, and you see you've got like a full security camera sweep of the casino. And it says, okay, which one of these is your stalker?
You know who got the best look at them? My buddy Moist here. Moist, why don't you come in and introduce yourself?
Moist.
All right. Well, then Moist is coming in, shotgun in hand, like,
Okay.
please don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, immediately a room full of dorks all like throw their hands up.
Yes.
I'm going to like sneak in there and like grab the guy that Kmart's talking to and take one of the knives and just like hold on to him with the knife pressed against his neck.
Yeah, he's trying not to panic.
Why is that funny? Sorry, that's not funny.
A cab.
And you're kind of like at the back of his head, but you hear him whisper, "You have really weird eyes."
Fuck off.
I did not hear what you just said.
I didn't hear what you said either,
I said-
but I couldn't tell if it was on purpose.
Fuck off.
Like, but if you want me to fuck off, you have to let go of me.
Not like that, you fucking sicko.
No, I see, does fuck off mean like leave, or does
Okay.
fuck off mean?
We need to get to the power core. We're going to blow this place sky high. You're going to lose your job today.
Shit job anyway. Great.
Awesome.
What are you doing there?
Leave.
What are those fingers?
Power core that way.
Okay.
Oh, excellent.
I'm actually going to use something really quick because I have this ability called
More drugs? You're gonna use something really quick?
I mean, it could be drugs, but it's not this time, besties. Move the fuck over. I got an ability. It's called Milk White Eyes, and it says, milk white eyes that see through lies. Once per day, when you believe you've been lied to, test presence, DR8. On a success, you can tell whether the target lies for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use that because I want to make sure that this fucking guy is lying. So I like spin him around, and I like grab onto him, and I'm like force him to stare at me.
Yeah, the weirdest eyes. Yeah.
I have to test presence, right? Or does he have to test presence?
You are testing presence.
Okay.
In the morkborg rule set or the cyborg rule set, it's almost always you who makes the roll.
Okay, I got a 9.
A 9.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you do not make your roll.
Yeah, it's a DR8.
Oh, DR8.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's jump to your. Do you know what page? What page is your class on?
I will tell you in a second.
My PDFs are loading a bit slow.
It is on
Nano powers,
page
okay.
43.
Okay. Milk white eyes that see through lies. When you believe you've been lied to, on a success, you can tell whenever the target lies for the rest of the day. They are pointing at a hardened looking door that looks like it has a bunch of biometric shit on it.
Mm-hmm.
And that is not the door to the power core.
I'm going to like press the knife close, like into his neck without cutting,
Mm-hmm.
like just a threat. And I say, you lie to me one more time, sir, and I will gut you and watch you choke on your blood.
You're right. That's the room where Watana locked Batu. That is not the room to the power core. If you want the power core, you want that room. That door over there.
Is he lying?
This time he's telling the truth.
Where's
Fool me
Watana?
once, shame on.
Thanks.
However it goes.
I'm going to actually like. I have a piece of my jacket that I'm going to use my knife to like cut, and I'm gonna bind this dude's hands together, and I'm taking him prisoner. Because I'm gonna navigate this shit with him, because if he lies, I know.
Okay. You take your knife and you're gonna start shredding.
I just give you a piece of paracord. I have 30 meters of it. You can have some. This is fine.
All right, then I take the paracord and I just,
Okay.
real quick.
This is not how I expected this shift to go.
Well, we could have broke your kneecaps.
Am I what?
Are you doing anything after this? Do you do this recreationally?
I do, actually. We'll talk, as long as I don't kill you.
I mean, forget it.
This is the weirdest form of flirting I've ever seen.
Don't fucking lie to me and you'll fucking see, all right? I don't want to spill your blood, but if I have to, I will.
So you've got a biometric locked door, and then you have another door that looks like there's a reinforced window next to that door that, as you get closer, is turning from an opaque wall to a transparent view. And on the other side of it, you can see a chasm that looks like with a maintenance catwalk.
2 questions. Actually, maybe just one. I look to Wraith, and we're still in this room with all these monitors, and I say, do you think you can kind of loop this for a little bit to buy us some time?
See what I can do. I pull up my laptop, start plugging into things, and get to hacking.
We might want to tie the other guys up so they're not, running around.
Oh, also, I can see if I can set off like an emergency, like a fire alarm or something.
Of that.
Not yet. I'll let you know. We'll decide when to do it, but I'm gonna see if
Good
I
getaway. Yeah.
We should give people a little bit of time to evacuate.
But what if we didn't? What if they're all bad guys? If they've got money, I mean, if
This is
they've got money.
A residential neighborhood, and casinos are made to take poor people and give them the idea that they'll get an advantage at some point and keep putting the carrot on the stick.
That's smart.
Okay, so get everyone out, and then.
Oh, this place is going up in flames.
But Batu is in there. Batu?
Who?
Batu.
The guy we were supposed to get? The cat. It's a cat, right?
Oh yeah, the cat.
Yeah.
It's not a real cat, remember?
It's a furry?
I don't. I was taking blackout.
I mean, I don't know if they're a furry or not. I don't know their life.
How did you get furry out of...
Well, if it's not a real cat, then it's a fake cat, which means...
We're also called the Oist Heat because people can't read, so I don't...
Well, no, that's
Whatever.
what we were... That's what was typed. That's on the website.
That's
what I typed because I thought it'd be funny.
There is line / other line. It's an M.
Anyway,
Yeah, I didn't want to put that much work into
notwithstanding.
it. I thought this would be funnier.
Yeah, iced heat is lit.
The biometric door needs Watana. Was that right? Watana?
The biometric door, if you were looking to open this without tomfoolery, would need Watana.
What kind of tomfoolery would we need?
I look at the guy.
Trunks or hacks?
I look at the guy. I say, "Where's Watana?"
Watana is probably on the floor right now.
What do they look like?
Gnarly, horrifying, like a wraith.
Wraith?
They look like me.
Wait, your name is Wraith? No, like, you know, a horrible specter. Synthetic skin, glowing eyes, wrist blade.
Wrist blade sounds cool. I want a wrist blade. Hey,
We'll go
Kmart,
take it from her.
can you hook me up with a wrist blade?
Yeah, I could get you one, especially if we take Watana hostage.
Yeah, just take her wrist blade.
Ooh. That's a good idea.
You hear from the corner of the room a mechanical grinding sound.
What the fuck is that?
You look over and it's just in time to see elevator doors close. And while you guys were bantering, one of these guys has like snuck over to an elevator.
I told you to tie them up.
I thought
fuck
we were
it.
tying them up.
Whatever.
I can't let him run away. He's my lifeline to finding out the fucking truth.
Kmart pulls out his
I
smart
can't
gun.
hear you, Adelaide.
I know. Sorry, I realized I was muted. I'm gonna rush over to the elevator and see if I can pull the elevator panel thing open. Not the doors, like the little.
You're gonna just stop the elevator so it gets stuck.
Yeah, I'm a mechanic.
Yeah, you run over to the elevator and you quickly identify the panel and your bot reaches up to it, crunk, and pulls the panel open.
We're just cutting all the wires.
Okay, give me a knowledge test.
Yeah, that's D20, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Little sheet. I'm pretty smart. That's a natural 20. Holy shit.
You guys
30,
are on fire with the 20s today.
33?
33? No. 23?
Well, is it 20? Is it plus 13? Is it like
No.
plus my knowledge score?
Oh, no. Okay. With morkborg and
Okay.
cyborg,
Mhm.
you throw out those numbers because
Oh,
you just
right.
turn them into the bonuses.
That's right.
So whatever you rolled to derive your bonus,
Mhm.
in the way that D&D, you know, you've got like an 18 strength and it means a +4.
Mhm.
In this game, you roll up your stats, and then whatever you rolled up, like that 18, you throw it away. For the
Right.
rest of your whole character, you only need the +1, +2, +3, +4, or because this game's brutal, the -1, -2, -3.
Okay.
But you rolled a natural 20.
But
You're
I
good.
don't natural 20. Yeah. Okay.
You're golden. This is you cut the elevator and you do it in such a way, you make just a couple of precise cuts where you would be able to very quickly and easily restart the elevator again later
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay.
if you were so inclined. And you know that the elevator didn't make it very far up and is currently stuck between floors with that guy in it.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Hope he pisses himself.
He probably has to because he's gonna be stuck in an elevator for at least a couple hours.
That's amazing.
As you're over here by the controls, you also see that the window that looks into this maintenance tunnel, there's it's a big wide room, and it looks like an underground service gutter. There's this abyssal pit. There's a coolant waterfall. You can see pipes, wires, valves, and what looks like a graded walkway illuminated by LEDs across like a bottomless chasm. And as you're looking through it, you're kind of impressed by the tech down here in the security office. It's like sort of a two-way mirror, but as you come close to it, like it turns from a solid wall into like a transparent window. And you're looking out at that maintenance tunnel there. On the far side of it, you can see what looks like an armored door that goes to the power core.
Question: is there a how do I put it? Is there like a PA system in here?
You don't see one, and I'm because I know what the other rooms are. I know that the PA would be in a different room.
Got it.
I'm going to take the guard that I have over to the door where Batu is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming he's got keys or something to open it, right?
Watana is the head of security, and Watana has the biometrics for this door.
Oh, right, it's biometrics.
I don't have this. I don't have the way into this door.
You're telling me that the security officers don't have any way of opening up doors? They're only biometric?
Not this door. This is Watana's room.
I don't like Watana. She sounds...
Yeah, Watana's...
We're gonna find out the truth the hard way. I'm sorry for this. And I just take the butt of my gun and I snap a finger.
Oh!
I'm sure there's no other way going around this.
I can open up the way to the power core. No, Why do you
always have to ruin my pets?
Because you pick bad pets.
Bad pets.
I think that's rather subjective.
I
I'm
haven't
just a
ruined
staff
Ray's
guy. I
pet.
catch cheaters. I look for ways for the money to lose, for the casino to lose less money. I don't shoot people. I don't. Nobody's ever done this to me before. Why are you doing this?
You help the rich get richer.
Oh, then I'm definitely busy later.
Call
Fucking corp.
her here.
Yeah, when you say to call her here, there's another guy says, what do you want me to say? Like, hey, Watana, you've got visitors? Like, I don't really...
Kmart holds up his smart gun to the guy. Tell her she needs to come to security. That simple.
There's a situation. Isn't that the terminology you use?
Yeah, there's like he's like raising his hand to his RCD. And you hear it's like connecting to like an audio. And there's a robotic voice on the other side. That's like crackling and like it's like a staticky that you can barely make out what it's saying. And then this guy's like, Watana, we have a situation in the SEC office. And then there's like more of a crackling sound. And then the line goes dead.
Is she on her way?
Isn't that what you wanted?
Is she?
Yes, we're confirming.
You're muted again.
Motherfucker. Okay, everyone hide. You look normal when she gets here. Act like nothing's wrong. Act like something's wrong. But in the office, and you have to show her and get her to the office. And when she's in there, we'll attack. I mean, if she just shows up and we're all sitting there, she's just going to go back to the elevator. I can only break one elevator.
Okay.
Okay. You wait. Wraith, why don't you give me a presence test?
3.
3.
Yeah, I figured those will turn against you eventually.
Okay.
I have a plus. I have a 0 in that, so yeah, 3. It's cool. It's fine. It's cool.
Okay. Why don't you now make a toughness test for me?
6.
6? Great. Okay.
You were doing so good for me, D20 earlier today.
So from behind you, you're in this hallway, kind of lurking in the back, and
Are we not all in the same? Are we not all in the room?
yeah. So okay, there's a security office, and slipping in behind you from the door here is someone who is like nigh invisible. Like they seem to have some cloaking, and it's only when their wrist blade slips between your ribs that you realize that Watana has entered the building.
Yeah, that's nice. How much damage is that?
Roll a d6 to determine how much damage you take here.
I rolled a 6.
Great. How many hit points do you have?
6.
Okay.
Wait, no, -2.
Yeah, because you have armor.
D2. So that's a D6.
So don't forget your damage reduction here.
Jesus Christ.
1 damage reduced.
Can't you spend a glitch too?
I don't have any of those.
Yeah, so everybody starts with 2 glitches. These are ways to sort of like affect the matrix. They glitch rules should be on that little cheat sheet page.
That's fine. I'll take the 5 damage.
Oof.
Okay. And then you see that the wrist blade, when it pokes through you and comes out the front, you can see that it's covered with a little bit of a pink ooze, some kind of poison or biohack.
Cool.
And then it slips back out and says, yeah, there's like barely a mouth on this person. You just hear kind of a robotic. So you're the situation.
Do I see
Tech support?
Now let's roll initiative.
Oh God. Okay.
What is that again? No.
I don't.
Initiative is a little different in this game. I will roll this one. And on a 1 to 3, the enemies act first. And on a 4 to 6, you act first.
Okay.
What dice is it again?
I rolled a 6, so y'all act first.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
Now we will.
Oh, you roll.
Yep. Now we'll determine what order you guys go in.
Okay.
Which is going to be, you each roll a d6 and add your agility.
Okay.
2.
So 6 plus agility. I didn't get the freaking. I messed up my sheet.
Did you not translate your numbers into pluses?
No, sure didn't.
Moist, we didn't hear you. 4.
4. Moist got a 4. Wraith
6.
6.
It looks like voice mod crashed.
Hey, Mark.
3.
How do you fucking translate it into the thing? I have a
Solo.
13.
+1.
13's a +1.
Yeah.
Yep.
What'd you roll on the d6, Adelaide?
I got a 6. My agility is actually 10, not 13. That's my knowledge.
Okay, then you got a 6.
Okay.
Zola, what's your initiative?
2. Wait.
2.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Wraith, then Tick, then Moist, then Kmart, then Zola, then Watana. And Staff. Okay. Wraith, what you doing?
So how many things can I only do one thing?
Yeah, actions are a
Can
little
I-
loosey-goosey in these like old school style games where generally like you declare what you're going to do and we don't really have actions and bonus actions and reactions
Okay.
and stuff.
What I want to do is I'm going to say kill, and when I say that's a trigger for the puppy to stab.
Okay.
But since that's just one word, and I'm jacked into my deck, can I use terror again on her?
Yeah, remember that being jacked into your deck makes everything too harder in the real world.
So it's harder. Okay,
To like dodge and attack and stuff.
that's fine.
But yeah, you could do terror again, sure.
Yeah, because I was jacked in when she stabbed me.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to do knowledge. I passed. That was a 19 plus 3.
Great. Okay.
Good at that, apparently. So you
Remind
do
me what terror does.
It's going to render subliminal personalized nightmare imagery that distorts reality to the target.
Does it describe what effect that has, or does it leave it open to me?
It leaves it open, whatever their greatest terror is. They do to do a presence test.
Yeah. Okay.
DR 14, or then I have to roll. If you fail, I get to roll for how many rounds you're affected.
It's my turn to roll a natural 20.
Well, you're fine. Hopefully the dog stabbed you.
Yeah. Give me a D20 roll for your dog. I think we're not applying any attributes to this. 1.
Natural 1. The
Okay.
dog stabs me and I die. Good night, everybody.
Fumble, okay. On a fumble in combat on a natural 1, either you're out of ammo or you drop your weapon, you misfire or the weapon breaks, or a weapon explodes. So roll a D6 for me to determine the nature of this fumble. Or you can cancel out the fumble with a glitch.
I'm going to glitch that.
Okay.
So the dog, I don't want my dog to explode and I don't want it to stab me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Exploding puppies.
your little robo dog friend goes to stab Watana here, and you swear there must be a data overlay problem, because for a moment you see that your dog is starting to explode, and then there's like a glitch effect on your eyes, and your dog merely misses Watana.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I like the glitches are cool. In Morkborg, they were called omens, and they were like a supernatural thing that looked over you. But I like this reality bending effect here. This is really cool world building here.
Yeah.
That's your turn, Wraith, and now it's Tick's turn. You're looking around the room, and you've got several of these dorky guys who look scared of Watana, but relieved Watana is here.
Okay, how nearby is she to me?
You're by the elevator. Watana came in a door that's maybe 10 feet away from you.
Oh, okay. So we didn't go back into the office.
No, you're all in the security office right now.
Oh, okay. Is there an elevator in the security office?
There is, but it looks like Watana did not get here through that elevator.
Is that? I'm sorry. Is that the elevator that I broke?
Watana did not come through the broken elevator. You're near the broken elevator right now.
Okay,
That is the
that's
elevator you're
I was thinking it was like there was that, and then the hallway with, like traditional elevator. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
There's more doors in this place, and they came through another door.
Okay.
In some kind of like stealth suit.
Okay. Tick is going. She's got her wrench with her, so she's just gonna take a swing at trying to move through these bodies, these dorks that are all there, and take a swing at these kneecaps. We don't see her. Do we see? We do see her. She's standing there.
She's like got blood on her blade now, so
she's got blood on her blade now. Yeah, we're going for the kneecaps.
This the flower on the floor for the invisible person.
You're running over to try and kneecap Watana with a wrench. Give me a strength test.
You got it. Not good. Can't even read that. It's 9 plus my strength is 7, so that's probably not gonna do it.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run over, and when you aim for the kneecaps, but you slip for a second in some of this pink sludge.
Oh God, blood.
Moist, you're up.
I just ask everyone to, or not everyone. I ask Wraith to duck because I don't know how close you are. Are you still hanging on this blade, sort of thing? But I am definitely just busting out the shotgun here.
Okay. It looks like if you are going to make a shotgun roll, a single shot is going to be a presence test, DR 12.
Okay. My presence is 0, so that is a 17.
That'll hit.
Excellent. And the shotgun does.
Watana has plating on her skin. I rolled a 1 for damage reduction.
Okay.
I don't know how much a shotgun does, but
I'm checking now. A D10 and then a test, because this is an incendiary shotgun. Or any flammable materials are ignited for a D6. So where's my D10? Here we are.
okay, incendiary shotgun. You've got exploding bullets in this thing.
So that's a 7. Yep. And then any flammable. Well, they got to take an agility test, or if anything they have those on them that's flammable, is going to be ignited for a D6.
I get a 14 on this D20. What am I testing?
Agility. They're passing, I assume.
Does it have a number on your thing?
It's DR12.
DR12? Yeah. They are quickly with their other hand. They're like patting down their coat. How much damage did you do?
That was a 7.
7? Okay.
Yep.
With the skin plating, it's reduced down to 6. They pat down their coat, and then they're reaching into it and they're pulling out a submachine gun. So they've got a wrist blade on one hand and a machine gun on the other.
I'm jealous.
And then it is Kmart's turn.
O2 can play that game, and he turns his already out smart gun on her and just pulls the trigger and unloads.
Okay, give me a couple attack rolls.
Yes. 15.
A 15 is good.
Should I just do all the attack rolls first?
Yeah, do the attack
Yeah.
rolls.
Dirty 1.
Do you have a penalty? Is that what happened there?
I rolled a 2, and I have a -1 to my agility.
Oh,
So I guess my automatic fire ends there.
Yes.
don't mind me. I'm just gonna start rearranging y'all.
Because April
Sorry.
teleported.
It's okay.
My computer decided it was going to try to crash for a second.
Oh, don't like that. Okay, hold on. We'll get there.
That was 5 damage, by the way.
5 damage. Okay. And then another 1 on the damage reduction. So groovy. Got it. Yeah, you pull out your own machine gun and try to gun them down before they return the favor. Zola, it is your turn.
Okay. Well,
I know you're juggling the windows that got a little rearranged there, so if you need a sec.
Yeah, no, we're good because I already planned what I was doing. I'm gonna use psychic scalpels.
What is that?
A living target of your choice tests presence DR14 or loses D10 HP. Their eyes bleed and their ears ring.
Okay, I will make this roll. I rolled another natural 20.
Fuck you!
One of those nights, eh? One of those.
It
Metal
says
as
on a
hell.
critical defense, they get a free attack.
That's fine, but as I do that, like, if it's possible, what I would like to do is I have 4 doses of the red juice stimjector, and that heals D10 HP, so I'm throwing that over to Wraith. Like, as I'm casting, or like, I don't even know if that it's a cast. I'm just kind of like looking. Daggers, right? I would like to throw that.
I'm gonna say one or the other. It sounds like you're trying to take 2 actions at once here.
I am.
You want me to beat him up, Raven? Because I can beat him up. He's like right there. I can just
Yeah, I mean,
Look, girl, you go get him. You do what you want to do. You attack. You attack him. You take that bitch down.
Why don't you give me a defense test here as Watana takes her free attack with her wrist blade?
and that's toughness.
That's gonna be tough. Doop 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 doop. Agility.
Agility, cool. I got a dirty 20.
Lucky you.
So that means that I get to throw the fucking red stim injector.
If it was a natural 20, I would say yeah. But a
Fuck.
dirty 20, I don't know.
All
We just
right.
put this arbitrary meaning on numbers. How do they work?
Right.
Really?
Right? Okay, fine.
It's Watana's turn. And I think Watana, who's the problem right now? I think Watana's gonna shoot the machine gun back at you, Kmart.
Oh, great.
So why don't you give me a defense roll?
Oh, boy. 13.
14?
13.
13. Still good. Yeah, you avoid this attack, and the spray of bullets, you duck down out of the way as it's like you see that a monitor is cracking behind you as it's shoved full of bullet holes. That's Watana's turn, and the wrist blade is coming for who's nearby. We've got Wraith and Zola nearby. I'm gonna roll randomly. Zola, you're getting a wrist blade. Give me another defense roll.
Oh, fuck me in the butthole. Well, that's a 6. Goodbye, horses.
Roll a d6 to see how much damage you take.
I don't have any armor either. That's 6.
How many hit points do you have?
3, goodbye.
Okay. This wrist blade hacks right into your neck, and the last thing you hear is some little techie dork going, "Ah, damn it."
Oh, he thought he was getting a date. Oh.
Still a better love story than Twilight.
Ooh!
Way to bring that full circle. I appreciate that.
well-
I appreciate that.
Oh, I do have a glitch, but that's not going to help.
You can use a glitch, I think, to reduce damage. Let's see. Glitches. Deal max damage, reroll a die, lower the damage you take by 6, neutralize a crit or a fumble. So
Use the glitch and then don't take any damage.
use a glitch, then you roll a d6. And as long as you get a 4, a 5, or a 6, you live.
All right, I'm going to use that. 4, 5, or 6. Oh, fuck me. I'm so
That's the
nervous.
move.
I got
What'd you
a
roll?
2.
Yes.
You have another glitch. You have 2 glitches. Do it again. Do it again. Don't die with the glitch.
Yeah, I
If
have
you
to
still
agree
have your
with
other glitch, I'll let you glitch again.
Okay, all right.
Can you add the 2 numbers together for glitches?
that. No,
I got a 4. I got a 4. I got a 4. I
Okay.
got a 4.
6 total.
Wraith, you see Watana's wrist blade wonk, and you swear you see Zola's head roll from her shoulders. Then, like it rewinds for a second, and you see Watana's wrist blade go wonk, and you swear you see Zola's head roll from her shoulders. And then it rewinds again, and you see this wrist blade just barely nick their neck.
I go, ah, you bitch. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Nobody.
There's a pause, like their face is just almost this black mask with beady eyes, and there's like a pause, and you just hear like a robotic, huh. The staff's freaking out. They're panicking. Wraith, it's your turn again.
I don't know what to do. What is this person wearing? Like, what's their clothing situation?
I wish I had a way to like share this art with you because the art is so gnarly and cool. It looks kind of like
Is there a page?
let's what page is this? In the adventure in the back, I'm looking at pages
here we go.
12 and 13, the basement. Yes, thank you, Raven. Perfect. Yeah.
Oh, so they're like skeletal.
Yeah, they've got like a kind of a skeletal body under there. It looks to be some kind of like skin plating that they've got. They're wearing a leather jacket over it. And then their face is just kind of like almost missing like a lower jaw. And then they've got a robot arm with a wrist blade extended out of it.
Okay. Well, I taped my knife to my dog, so that's that problem. You said skeletal, right? So it's like actually skeletal. It's not like a decorative piece.
Calm down, homie.
In such a wide world of cybernetics, it's hard to tell.
Okay, so what I'm trying to get at is, could I shove a grenade underneath that chest cavity?
Oh, sure.
Okay, I would like to do that.
It sounds like an agility test to me.
I have 0 in that, so yeah, let's do this.
I love how badly this could go.
4!
A 4.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Look, I got 1 hit point left.
So I'm going to be the person that survives. That's what this looks like.
I'm going to
You have a
re-roll that.
glitch?
I can re-roll that, right?
You can re-roll a die with a glitch.
19.
Woo!
Yes.
I want to shove a grenade right up in that chest cavity.
Yeah, they wrench their body out of the way with like an almost like ballerina like twist. And then the glitch here, you see that they seem to have spun a quarter turn too far, closer back to you, and you jam this thing up in their chest cavity and let go.
Excellent.
They're looking down, and the eyes are like just like LED lights, and they get big.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But the grenade has not gone off yet. Does it say how many rounds it takes?
It just says D6 damage to up to D3 D3 targets. Okay. So I'm guessing it's automatic.
Okay.
That sounds like splash damage.
Oh shit! I got to roll for D3 targets.
We'll take care of it when it goes off. In the meantime, we've got another round to get through, or at least the end of this round, because you kicked us off with a round. So Tick, then Moist.
And I'm sorry. I just want to clarify. I did take 1 point of damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's all. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing that grenade did not go off, I am going to target my laser on that grenade.
I saw that coming.
Why not, right?
This sounds like a pretty precise shot.
It's
that would probably
19.
be tougher than normal. Oh, you rolled a 19?
I rolled a 19.
It sounds like a pretty precise shot that would be tougher than normal, but you roll a 19, so yeah. Whom. Body parts go everywhere.
Love that.
That was cool, right? That was cool.
Hopefully there's still an eyeball left.
Oh.
We'll figure it out.
Oh.
We'll throw another grenade. It's fine.
Let's see. We're gonna have 2 people are getting caught in the blast here, and I think I'm gonna roll a D6.
Can we hold hands as we die together?
Yes, and we'll sing "Goodbye Horses."
I'm gonna roll a D6.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a 6, it's one of you, and if it's not a 6, it's gonna be some of these guys on the side.
Cool dying with you.
I roll a 1. You guys are safe.
Pink missed.
2.
No one can kill me. I'm a god.
Two of these staffers who've been monitoring cheating in the casino explode from the splash damage. And yeah, Watana, half of a head is like laying there, and there's still one good eye.
Casually go up and dig down in there, and
We're out of initiative, right?
I'd say so, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna walk over to Wraith and actually stab her with the red stim injector.
Okay.
And that heals D10, I think. Yeah, it's 4 doses. Heals 1 D10 HP. Do you want me to roll the D10 or do you roll the D10?
I think one of you can roll the D10.
What are you using?
A red stim injector. It's healing.
Oh, I also have a first aid kit, which is also healing.
Yeah, I have one as well.
I'm just gonna stab you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Lovingly, but you know.
You stab me as I'm trying to bandage you lovingly.
Yeah, right? We're just healing each
We'll
other.
heal each other.
Different, but the same.
I gave you 4.
I gave you 8.
Oh. If that's more than our max, we can't take more than our max, can we?
No, you can't go over your
Worth a
max.
shot.
All right, well.
We're fully
just
healed
look at
again.
John
Yeah.
like, glad you didn't die. And then
Yeah,
I take
that
the eye.
bitch cut me.
I don't even waste time like talking through this, looking at bodies. I'm just grabbing the eye. I'm like, how does this? Do you turn it? Like, which angle does it have to?
And I snatch it. I'm like, you fucking boomer. And I just like lay it on the biometric thing.
Okay. You have you are running the eye over to the biometric door, and it slides open, and inside is Batu. His eye is caved in, he's missing teeth, he's been beaten half to death.
But he's alive.
But he's alive.
Huh?
He looks surprised to see you and says, you're not Watana.
I was like,
No.
well, we got a little part of her
Watana's out of commission.
permanently.
I
He's
just
starting to
look.
cry.
I just looked to both of them like, what the? What are y'all like, David Caruso and fucking CSI Miami? Out of commission
What?
permanently.
Batu, thank you, Adelaide. Batu starts laughing and then crying when you say that, and then composes himself. He's older, and yeah. Can you get me out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, once we finish the rest of our mission.
Yeah, you're the bonus prize. So you stay here. Nothing's going to happen to you probably. And we're going to go finish the rest of this.
He's like tied up.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're not going anywhere, but we'll come back for you.
Wait, untie me.
Oh, yeah, that part. One of you
I
got
can't
knives?
promise you any payment, but the SecOps team were talking about a bio database upstairs.
I take one of the knives, like the throwing knives, and I just kind of untie him.
It's probably the end of the world, so, fuck it. Burn it all down on the way out. I don't really care about the money.
The way they were talking, it sounded like at first a bio database, like a database of bio, but no, like a bio database. It's a living database.
Oh. That's creepy.
Their records are a person.
Is that what we're
Kill
here
that
for?
too.
Oh, we gotta kill it.
That's easy.
You didn't almost lose your fucking life. I don't want to hear about easy.
Wraith can put a virus in it. A living database virus.
Yeah, I could try to upload something into it. Let me see if I can find it online.
Googling.
It is not online. It is it is offline. completely offline.
It is completely offline. I'm gonna have to find it and jack into it directly.
Do you have to put it in its butt?
I don't know where its jack port is.
You know
so,
what? Don't think about it too much.
That'll be
Usually
weird.
they put it in the head. That's easier than trying to shove a cord up a butt.
Yeah, but if you're trying to protect something, you might stick it in some fold somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
The
Or we'll be able
IO
to figure
port
out how
could be a
jacking
butt
works.
or ear. Like it could be a bunch of different holes.
I really hope they use the standard ear hole, or behind the ear.
So are we going
Okay.
upstairs to find the bio database, or are we going into the power core?
Of course, sounds exciting to me.
Split the part. No.
If we get the,
So
if we blow up the power core, we destroy everything in here.
true.
So that takes care of a lot of problems. It just kind of depends.
Unless it's on the cloud.
Let's put the power core.
The cloud
on
is
a
just other
bomb
people's computers.
timer, and then we go check that thing out, and then we get the fuck out of here.
Sounds
to me.
good.
Look at that. I'm thinking with my noodle. And I still get fire.
Raven,
Me.
if you want to share in a lovely art experience with everybody watching, the illustration of the power core is on the page after Watana.
Okay. All right. This.
I need to
my
get a physical
friends,
copy.
is the
Ooh.
power core.
That's some Illuminati shit.
If you've seen the place where Rasputin is in Destiny 2, it got that same vibes.
Yep.
It really does.
No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know that reference.
That's why I said if you've seen it.
It is dead silent in here. Your hair stands on end. The air is electric, and this thing feels like a bomb that's about to go off. It's a large military grade power node, heavily modified. It takes up most of the room. It's hooked up to multiple high voltage city grid wires. It's been visibly modified, and you can tell right away, Tick, it's in bad shape. You think that any tampering with this, and it could overheat and explode. You think it could take out the whole building. It would definitely at least take out this whole floor.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I can rig something up like a time thing.
I think. Where's the bio thingy mabobber?
Upstairs.
Is that on this floor?
Nope.
I think we should probably we might have to go, because we don't know if this is actually going to blow up the whole building or just the room or the floor. It's just
A pyramid of doom.
No,
Yeah.
power core is probably going to blow up the entire neighborhood, maybe a few city blocks, that sort of thing.
I don't know if I want to take that chance.
Well, I mean, one of the
Are you
options
just backing
is-
away slowly?
Isn't
Yes.
that what we came here to do? To burn all this corpo shit down? That's what I'm here for. I want to
Oh,
burn
yeah.
these fuckers to the fucking ground.
I'm with Moist.
That is a very weird sentence, but I'm glad that that's how you feel. I would love to burn this shit down, but I also don't want to leave a job unfinished.
Burn everything.
Okay, Moist, we get it. Burn everything. I'm with you, man, but we still have to make sure we're doing the fucking job. This shit
You
could...
don't know what I'm saying.
Moist, if you don't shut the fuck up, I will psychic scalpel your ass, okay? Listen, hear me out. This is unknown. It could raise the whole fucking block, and that would be dope. But it could also just fart, okay? We don't know. This is pretty old tech. It's really shoddy. There's nothing that is guaranteed here.
You've got a mechanic.
We do have a mechanic. And I trust my mechanic. Tick is awesome. But I also don't want to leave a job unfinished. It's not in my wheelhouse, man.
Yeah. As you're saying this, your hair is starting to float up more and more from like just the ambient static in this room.
Fuck. Fine. Let's fucking go.
Look, hold on. There's another way we can do this where we have our cake and eat it too.
Such a weird saying.
We set a
What the fuck
timer.
else are you supposed to do with a cake?
We get out of here and we see what happens. And if the whole building goes down, great. And if it doesn't, we go back in, we take care of the bio thing.
It's so counterproductive. We're here, we might as well do both at the same time. So, I might die anyway. I'm just gonna fucking go. Y'all can stay. Wraith, point me in the direction.
What are we doing, huh? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I'm gonna, I need the...
Someone give me one of your throwing knives.
If you're backing away from the power core here, back across the maintenance catwalk, which is like over a bottomless abyss.
Which I hate. I hate that.
Back
Don't
to
like it.
Yep. Back to the elevator that Tick jammed, or to the stage elevator in the green room.
Which one is gonna get me to... Yeah. Do we know which elevator is closest?
I don't know that you do. Let's see. The stage elevator would take you to the main floor, and most of the VIP and office space is on the second floor.
Ooh, before you go, I already know where all the turrets are. I can just hack those and we can just start destroying everything on those floors before we get up there.
Perfect.
So now I'm gonna take over those turrets and I'm just gonna
Murder.
do we want to start blasting? Or is it blasting time?
Yes.
Execute.
Okay.
I programmed in it for it to kill anyone who is an employee of this building. So
Yeah,
I'm trying not to take out. I'm trying not to go for civilians.
Sure.
God, I
believe
hope
this
I'm
was-
not still on the employee roster.
This was one of the many natural 20s that you rolled to hack today. So yeah, you revisit this terminal and you hijack the more tight security turrets on the second floor. And from afar, you all can hear muted gunfire as they start methodically. The AI that detects stealing is now detecting employees and starting to take down all of the security people. At this point, Wraith, you see that a silent alarm is being triggered.
Silent alarm just went off. We have 8 minutes?
Dope. Let's fucking
You think
go.
you've got about 8 minutes.
All right.
Do we have an
Start
idea
moving.
if the bio storage got taken out?
What's that?
Do we have an idea if the bio storage got taken out?
Probably not.
Mm-mm.
You're not sure what it would look like.
I doubt they would have bio storage just wandering the floor with regular people.
All right. Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Since I picked up a couple of vials of drugs, what do I got? Or you want me to roll something?
They're unlabeled.
They're labeled?
They're
Unlabeled.
unlabeled.
Oh, they're unlabeled. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take something. I'm just
Roll a
gonna,
d12.
yeah, I'm just gonna take something, Hanny. All right, I got a 7.
C Vortex. All tests where creativity are important, such as using nano, are 2 easier for D10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so your entire class just got two easier. The difficulty tests are lowered by 2.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And I need to roll a d10 for the time. 9. So for 9 minutes.
Okay.
Perfect. So I'm going to
So it'll wear off right around when this silent alarm, when these people hit for the silent alarm.
I love that. I love it. All right, let's go. I'm ready. Where is the elevator that Tick cut off closest to where we need to go?
It looks like that one would take you to the second floor, and the stage elevator would take you to the first floor where the stage is.
And the first floor is where this bio thing is.
You're not sure.
Fuck my butt.
The first floor is where all of the games are,
Mhm.
slots, holo games, cards. The second floor has offices, VIP quarters.
Probably
tech
going to be on
stuff.
the second floor because that's where tech is.
All right, so then let's head there.
Okay. Tick, you reactivate the elevator.
Oh yeah.
And as it comes down, ding, the moment it opens, a dweeb is charging out and trying to punch you in the nose. No!
Hey, wrench up to try and block him, I guess.
Make a defense test.
I'm so little. How can he hit me? It's an 8.
He hits you, and it's pathetic. It's 1 damage.
Oh.
I'm
Ouch.
going to shotgun the fuck out of him.
Your nose starts to bleed.
Why would you do that to me, man?
Yeah, you take your shotgun and blow him away.
I rolled a
also-
14. I just tested it just to be sure. Yeah,
I wasn't gonna make you. He's an easy target. But we should do something. After the fight, if you used bullets, this is how we handle ammo in this game. It's on your cheat sheet on the right side. After the fight, count bullets. Roll a d8. If you used auto fire, roll a d6. If it comes up 1, 2, or 3, that gun is out of bullets.
This is why you have extra magazines, because I just rolled a 1.
Yeah, if you've got a backup mag, you're fine.
Yep.
It just says empty mag. Kmart, do you still have bullets? I know you used a machine gun.
I rolled a 6.
Nice. Okay. You pile into the elevator and do-do-do, bum, 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 do-do-do, bum, bing. You're on the second floor, opening up to office space. And you see that hiding under desks are several workers, at least a dozen. And they're cowering under desks. You see that the terminals are on. All along the walls and the ceiling are like hollow posters that say things like, "Don't stop until you're proud."
Oh God.
What the fuck does that mean? What is
I just tell people to leave. I'm about to start throwing grenades.
Yeah, if you give them a moment to leave, they all start panicking and they start running for a hallway.
Oh yeah. I'm
As they
warning them.
do, I want to ask you a question, Wraith. How fine-tuned are your AI turret hijackings for staff here?
I
boy.
just plugged it into whatever was the staff listing at the time of the casino.
So it's
So
everybody.
all the staff on the casino, not just security staff?
Yep, I didn't say I specified, did I? Yep, all staff. All
Okay.
staff.
The people closest to
Sorry.
the door run into a VIP balcony, and as soon as they open the door, gong 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 gong, like the turrets are taking them out, and then people are running back towards you, and they're just kind of all cowering in like one half of the office space.
I'm just like,
yeah,
oh,
stay over there. It's safer. I don't know what's going on with these turrets. That's not good. Someone call IT.
Okay. Yep, that's back towards the VIP balcony. You see that there's a data flow on the left side of the building outside of this room, on the west side, where there's like a tech store. Based on the security cameras, you know that you could either go towards like the tech room and the offices, or you could go the opposite direction towards the VIP quarters.
Zola, which way?
I don't know. I just work here.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Those turrets. They're gonna come get you.
What is
To the tech room then?
Yeah. Yes.
Tech room sounds like where you would hide something.
Yeah, you
Pretty
head
techy.
through this office space. By the way, the vibes on the office space say boredom and regret, wasted potential, white collar prison. The tech room is humming with servers and blinking lights. It has dry air and feels like you're inside a computer. You see a bunch of disassembled tech racks. And Wraith, make a knowledge test.
And Colin Robinson's about to start talking to us.
19.
19 is great. You remember that there was a camera pointed in this room, and when you look around, it's not here. Like, it must be a hidden camera.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pointed towards like a blank wall to the north. And you're trying to puzzle through why there would be a hidden camera in this room pointed at a blank wall.
I tell everyone that. Maybe secret door. Start checking the wall.
I'm gonna go over to the wall, like, because I'm curious to see if it's like the one in the SEC office, where if once I get closer, it's gonna turn into that weird translucent
window thing.
Yeah.
I said check the wall. Go check the wall, everyone. Wait, who all came with us?
All
I
here.
think, right?
Yeah, right.
Zola, yeah, when you get closer, yeah, you see that there's this this silhouette of a door appearing.
I'm gonna open it.
Yeah, it looks super secure. But when you reach out to it, the door simply swings open.
Okay.
On the other side is a room that looks like a neon sacrificial altar. This room is woven with wire, chains, and hooks. And it's full of this is great. The vibes say tears and confusion.
Hello?
Chained up inside here is a person who has a whole like mechanical computerized headdress on that's plugged into the walls. They've got cords running through their body, and they're bleeding and battered. And when you say hello, they go to talk, and it just sounds muffled and cybernetic.
I'm gonna get closer, and I'm gonna see if there's a way to unmuffle this entity.
It looks like this whole helmet apparatus.
Mm-hmm.
It has some clips on it that you can unclip.
All right, so I'm gonna do that.
You unclip it and take off the helmet, and it is someone with a face identical to yours. Adelaide just said, "What?" I heard her in the house. She's AFK, but she heard me say that.
What the fuck?
Raven, I want you to look at page 11 of this adventure, The Vault in Prison, and look at the name of this prisoner.
I don't want to.
Why don't you read this
Shut
bullet
the
aloud for all of
fuck
us?
up!
Why don't you read this bullet aloud for us?
Zola, an imprisoned nano-infected able to remember any number, used as a living offline database and balance sheet. Zola is fed real-time data by a crudely installed cerebral jack behind the ear. If let go, Zola will thank the PCs and give them a smile with dry lips resembling barbed wire.
That's fucked up.
I was right. It's behind the ear. It's not the butt.
So you rolled up Zola the Nanomancer, and this whole adventure, you had no idea this whole time.
I had no idea
that you were looking for a living database that is Zola the Nano-infected.
My brother and Cthulhu, what in the actual fuck is happening?
I think you tapped into something cosmic for this
I
game.
did, because I literally just rolled the D66.
Yeah, Zola is
Like,
one
so
of the names.
in the front, you can actually use a D. They say 66, but it's 2 D6s. And you can create your name. And I got Zola Ghoul.
Adelaide, I know you were AFK here. Did you hear the? Did you
I
hear the
had my
insane twist?
headset on. It's
Okay.
Bluetooth, so I heard everything.
You heard everything. This person, it looks like a clone of you.
Mazel tov.
I am taking another vial of drugs. This is a lot to handle.
You feel nothing, but their pupils start dilating.
Okay, time to burn this place to the ground, right?
Yup, it's time to burn it. We could have skipped this part and not had some of the trauma that will last forever for Zola.
Yeah, this clone of you, they're like whispering and they just say, it's not real. None of it's real.
Like that.
Can I just say for flavor, I'm saying the same thing as they are at the same time?
Yeah.
Well, I have another grenade. Let's blow this shit up.
I was just about to say.
I
have a grenade. And
so I'm actually going to put the thing on my own head. For some reason, I just feel compelled to do it. We're for flavor. We are essentially, I don't want to say merging, but like there's this weird transfer of like consciousness where like we are acting and saying and doing the same things. And I just feel compelled at this point.
Tick, when Zola puts this helmet on, your countdown timer is getting wiggy again.
Do that again. Do that again. Just,
Zola, you're seeing video feed for news events that haven't happened yet.
Can
and they're
I
all
actually
dated
push
for like the next like 3 days?
Can I push out one of those headlines?
You're looking at them, and a few of them have already happened. They are the secession at the Primalux Arcology, this orbital drop invasion, the blackout. But then you see that there are a couple of events that are dated to happen in the next coming like 2 days. And as you're watching, you see a headline that says eco-terrorism. An arcology-sized alien plant organism has appeared overnight in barnyard fields. Scientists have yet to determine its origin or threat potential, as comms have been glitching and casualties from its arrival are mutated beyond field lab analysis. And then I'll copy and paste another thing into chat for y'all. Because there are ads for this event where you can watch other people's live streams of it.
Oh, Jesus.
it's a battle royale.
Glorious 100K.
Oh my God. Be there, but not.
The next headline is that VIP duo LXSC goes out with a bang, though mostly famous for allowing fans to jockey their drug-fueled nights of excess in the ports. The VIP Duel has ended their tour with a DIY bombing in a North Central flat. The entire fortune is split between their dealer, their plastic surgeon, and someone named Zola Ghul, who's allegedly never even heard of the couple. Yeah, you see a news story with your own name in it.
I would say at this point, like, I have become a part of the machine.
The next headline,
this is the end. This is it.
Says,
it's all over.
Police budget increase, vow return to normalcy. Cy Security Council institutes a zero-tolerance block policy to curb criminal elements. Police are encouraged to shoot on sight any suspicious parties. You see that this policy is enacted in your neighborhood?
I am going to say, and like, we are going to say in our last-ditch effort as we see that, burn it down.
Then a seventh and final headline appears as you're watching the news feeds that seem to be beamed to you from the future. And it says, are we living in a simulation? Rector Magnificus Professor Dr. Duru Evren at Cy University has found proof the world is a simulation run by unknown entities. Evren could not be reached for further comment. In 12 hours, the simulation will reset.
And like, I don't think at that point, the only thing that we are both collectively saying in unison is burn it down. That's the only thing that we're repeating. I think I've held on to the last little bit of myself, and I'm just repeating burn it down, burn it down, burn it down. And it, like, as we keep repeating it, we're getting louder and louder and more desperate in saying these things.
Kmart goes over to
I mean,
Zola.
you heard the lady.
All right, we're gonna burn it down. It's everything's okay. It starts trying to like clip the helmet off. Like,
she will snatch his hand to prevent it. It's not a conscious effort. It literally is just a defense mechanism.
I look at Moist. You ready?
It's the end of the world as we know.
The
Just
copy
sing
of
along,
Zola.
just ready to go.
The copy of Zola that you just freed is putting its hand on your shoulder, Kmart. It feels kind of comforting. And this Zola says, we all have 2 days left. What do you want to do with that time that we have?
burn this fucker to the ground.
Yeah, she's smiling and she's like gesturing towards the door.
Shall we?
I pop the rest of the 2 pills in my pocket. Just both of them. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's like the world is making way for you. You move back to the core and rig it to blow. This building goes up in glorious fireworks, and with knowledge of the events to come, you can be exactly where you want to be or need to be part of those events or avoid those events. And you know that the world is apparently coming to an end, and you know the exact minute it happens. So with our final bit here, why don't you all tell me, what are you doing in your final days? Let's go, I don't know, one at a time. I can't hear you, Adelaide. I mean, I can hear you.
Motherfucker, I'm
door,
still,
but-
I keep forgetting that I mute myself because the button's not visible. Anyway, since Zola's now one with the machine, Tick conveniently takes hold of the motorcycle that's parked outside on whatever mixture of drugs now in her system, and straps her little machine to the back. And we're just going for a little joyride here. Just cruising the streets.
MJ, what's Kmart doing?
Kmart is going to spend the last of his days hunting down the Virid Vipers who took out his gang, and he's going to go out in a blaze of glory for his homies.
Yeah, the Virid Vipers are a gang of drug traders. They are rivals with the heirs of Kurzog, though the heirs, who are nanomantic cultists, they tell everyone who listens that the Virid Vipers are simply cops in snakeskin suits. And those two gangs, their war is a devastating one that occurs on the background of some sort of alien plant, some eco-terrorist attack that comes just as Zola predicted. This thing lands in their neighborhood, and while others are focused on fighting back against whatever this alien thing is, you spend your last days getting revenge.
Hell yeah.
Wraith. April, what's Wraith doing?
Wraith is just releasing every document they've ever downloaded from every corporation and just at the bar getting drunk. The puppy's on the counter. They're just getting drunk and going out in a blaze.
With everything that you have, the hack that you did that burned you from the hacking collective, for which you were too big of a risk to stay part of, you have everything that you need to take down Alliance and Incorporated, probably the biggest corp in the city. They cover real estate, security, entertainment, behavioral analytics, voting, research, sports, financial service, staffing, AI, communication, and cyber tech. You have all of the information you need to take down Mrs. Leah, president of the board, Jackie F. Ah, head of security operations, and that is enough to also bring down their control over the Borghold prison complex. The gates are open in the final days as all prisoners are released.
See, I know there's only another day left, and they don't know completely what's going to happen, but their last day is going to be fucking miserable, and that's all I care about.
Prince, what's Moist do?
So Moist, realizing that all of this is fake, has had a mental breakdown. So he is definitely just going on a spree of blowing up corporate places, like with absolutely no fear of death. He's just going around planting bombs, mowing down people with his incendiary shotgun, getting shot, just taking enough like horse tranquilizers that he doesn't feel anything, and just like la 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 la. It's like a video game. It's the cow level in Diablo to him.
Level.
This is all not real. He's just like, oh fuck it. If I go to like, if corporate is control of all of this in the first place, well then none of this matters. So blow it all up.
At first, UCS, the United Citadel Security, thinks that they have won some great victory over Alliance N when Alliance N is falling apart from the inside by some unknown hacker. But though their empire of data is in ruins, United Citadel Security thinks they're safe, but they are not safe. In the real world, the physical world, you systematically bring whatever violence you can against their CEO, Mr. OPB Gunner, and the lead designers who designed their automated weapons platforms. Between the two of you, with prescient knowledge of these ends of days, you bring down the two biggest corporations in Cy. Zola, that leaves us with you. We know that you have shackled yourself to the machine.
Mm-hmm.
You get to watch in, as we said earlier, glorious 100K, the downfall of the entire city of Cy. You get to watch all your friends as they live out their final visions of how the end of the world should look. But my question for you is the other Zola, who has lived this life of captivity as a living computer. What are they doing with their final days now that they are free?
I have decided to head back over to me. And I just sit in front of myself. And the me that is strapped into this machine is still repeating, burn it down, burn it down. But at this point, my voice is so hushed and rasped from a lack of maintenance, if you will. My lips are cracked and bloodied. And as I sit and stare at myself, I put a small tab of blackout as tribute right in front. And I watch the clock as it starts ticking down, smiling gleefully and cackling maniacally as the end of the world draws in.
In your final moments, you come at last to know yourself and how you would behave at the end of the world. And then the simulation resets and you forget yourself and you are forced to do it all again. And that is where we will end our session.
That was so good!
Damn.
Good job,
Wow.
everyone. Y'all.
Wow.
Jesus
That is Cyborg.
Christ.
Cyborg
That-
ends saying
Christ.
that you have to play it all over again, that you
That
just
was-
play Cyborg on
You
an
just play
endless
it.
loop.
Cool
Yeah.
as hell.
It is written into the rules.
I love that.
What an introduction.
That was amazing. Thank you all. Oh my God, not the fox. Okay.
We found the furry.
We found the furry. Oh my God.
Lord.
I've become
Moist
one
lives out
with the
his final-
Matrix.
His final days is you're the mouth moves.
Ha, 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 ha.
Well, y'all, thank you so much to all of you. Please, chat, everybody watching, give it up for this amazing cast. This was a lot of fun. This
It's a lot
was
of fun.
so wild. And the fact, like, I'm thrown. I am thrown completely. Like, that is, okay. That was so good.
Such a strong twist.
It was so good.
That was a huge plot twist. Yeah, that's funny. That's really funny.
When I was
Zola and
prepping the
Zola.
adventure, I almost told you, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? This is a wild coincidence." Nope, we're gonna do it live.
Oh my God. That's just so funny. That's just so funny because, okay. All right. Weird. Love it. That made it wild. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thanks for sticking it out with us. I truly appreciate it. I just want to say thank you again to Free League Publishing for giving me this system so that way we could run it for you. That's just a preview. This literally was only the introduction heist in the game that is published with the book. There is so much more that you can do with it, but this was a lot of fun. So thank you all so much for joining me. And what we'll do is we'll go around in the same order, give everybody your name, where they can find you, what projects you're working on, and yeah. I think we started with Dimples.
Hello, everyone. I am Prince, also known as Dimples and Dice. I've been playing Moist or M0157. You can find me around the internet as Dimples and Dice. I run a D&D 5e campaign, Wayward Revelry, based in Wappy on the Witchlight, on Sundays over on my channel at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. There's a new campaign that I'm going to be starting in. That is in Cyberpunk Red. So if you're looking for more Cyberpunk vibes, that just got announced tonight. That is over on, I forget which channel, but check my tweets and the retweets that I put out. There's going to be more cyberpunk goodness, and I have a Hunter the Reckoning game coming up on World in These 20s, which is the all BIMPOC group that run, and that'll be on Saturday nights. And we've just been talking through stuff about that today. Is going to be amazing. Just so you know, it's going to be dope. I have scary stuff ahead. So keep an eye out if you want horror and voice mod and awfulness in your future.
Perfect. I mean, yeah, no, honestly, check out all of these people because all of them are amazing. MJ, you're up. Where can people find you if you choose to tell?
Yes, well, no, I'm keeping it a secret. I'm MJ. You can also call me Mazjerai. You can find me on Twitter as Mazjerai. I'm also going to be starting up on Twitch in the future as Mazjerai. Probably gaming, but also I'm developing my own ttrpg system and might end up playtesting it on that at some point in the future.
The future. Well, thank you so much for joining us. April. Did we lose April?
She's frozen.
Oh, she's frozen,
very
yeah.
still.
She's a glitch in the Matrix.
Oh no, not like this.
She wanted to redo the session, so she's just
okay.
rewinding with her.
She's in the middle, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's the reset.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Adelaide, if you would like to go, then we can see if April gets back.
I'll do it real slow. So I'm Adelaide. You can find me at Adelaide on Twitter and everywhere else. I am in Fae Forge Academy, which is a 5e podcast that airs every Friday, as well as A Hideous End, a Call of Cthulhu podcast that also releases every Friday. And along with Call of Cthulhu, I also am in the same stream team in a 5e show on Monday nights, which is phenomenal. Called Cinder's Dream. I play Little Dompier, Mercy Monk, kick-ass. I fucking love. I've never played a monk before this campaign, and I just anyway. And I think
the captions say, "I play a little dump here."
I like play a little dump here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I just had a viral post on Twitter. So if you're a lawyer in the Detroit area and you're hiring, just message me. So that's all. That's it. That's it really. So, Robert, go ahead. Take it away.
I am Rob. I am Robert G. Reeve. Anywhere. I was working on a DM's Guild sequel to Spelljammer and Curse of Strahd, but D&D's a little bit of a mess right now, so I boop, pause button. So in the meantime, I'm just writing other stuff. It's not anywhere. Don't worry about it. I'm just happy to hang out with friends and play games like this. On Tuesday, I might be on a panel discussion that Sam Comerford from Spontaneum and possibly Jesse Jerdak and Laura might be on. So I think if you want to riff about the news that's happened in the TTRPG world, then there's a discussion I'll be on Tuesday. Follow me on Twitter for deets on that, because I'm not sure exactly what channel it's going to be on yet. That's it. I had so much fun playing with y'all. I always have fun playing with you, Raven, and thank you for giving me the chance to finally play with you, Prince, and to meet you, MJ.
I'll play.
April crashed, but please follow April on
She's amazing.
Twitter at April Raygun. April is one of the most talented performers I've ever had the honor and privilege of sitting at a table with. Plays amazing characters, like comes up with solutions that I would never think of. Please, please, please follow April. I cannot do her justice. She is absolutely splendid, spectacular, amazing, awesome, all of it. Follow her. And for me,
I got to meet her at PAX Unplugged, and we just stood there for like a solid minute and a half, just like screaming at each other, just like, ah! Saber Ray gun!
And I am Raven, aka Wreck-It Raven, anywhere on the internet. I just quit my 9 to 5.
Hey,
Congratulations.
Love to see it.
Not having a good work-life balance, so now we are fixing that, and I am going to be
Amen.
doing so much more in the tabletop space because this is what I am passionate about. We're in talks of creating our own little company called Spoiled Little Lich Kids. I know it's good. It's good. I cannot wait. I am writing currently a Monster of the Week campaign called The Demon Within, which is going to be set in 2078 in an underground society. I am also going to be writing a campaign for Happiest Apocalypse on Earth, which is a Powered by the Apocalypse game based in Mouse Park, which is a play on... Don't worry about it, but dark things happen there. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff. You can catch me every Tuesday as Rinliara on Cantrip Breakers. I'm just really excited to be here. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I get to do cool shit like this. So thank you all so much for hanging out, being here, cheering us on, being along for the ride. This was a lot of fun, and I'm so thankful to all of you for joining me on this adventure. I couldn't have asked for a better cast. I couldn't have asked for better friends. So thank you 1,000,001 times again. And yeah, that's it for us. So we will catch you on the flip side. Make sure that you hit ~cast. Go follow everybody. Follows are free. They're free. Free for free. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. That being said, don't do anything I would do. And if you do, name it after me.
Do it dirty.
Oh, that too. Okay, bye.
Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Whatever.
Ganads.
Chocolate ganads. This love.